another playoff watch party here in the Sportsocracy. Tank Spencer, Jeremy Green, and it is, of course, time for some more playoff football. Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens, AFC Championship game spot on the line. Who is going to be able to take down the Kansas City Chiefs? Over in the NFC, well, we just saw the Philadelphia Eagles do what the Philadelphia Eagles do.
Fuck the Eagles.
Ride Saquon Barkley all the way to a conference championship game.
Fuck the Eagles. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them with the fire of 1,000 suns.
Come on, man. Oh, that's they're a good ball club. They're a good ball club, and Saquon's going to carry them to a title. I got a feeling.
I don't. I have a feeling that Saquon's going to carry them to a loss to Jaden freaking Daniels next week. Because Jalen's hurt. Like, legit big boy hurt. And Jaden Daniels against the defense with no Quinyon Mitchell, it should be fun. I don't know about you boys, but I got drunker than damn it last night watching Washington and Detroit. I woke up at 2:30 this afternoon.
That's aggressive.
It was quality. It was quality.
What channel is this game on, by the way?
CBS. I am on CBS, Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay. Guess we could just watch it on Paramount.
You could, but you're going to be ahead of me if you do, because I don't have Paramount in my office.
Oh, you son of a...
I mean, I could, but it's a pain in the ass.
No, don't worry about it. I get it. We're doing stuff. Welcome everybody in to the broadcast here.
Hey, if you're playing Battle for the Belt divisional round, did you have Saquon? Because I did.
You should have.
Oh, but he was so expensive. I don't give a shit.
Congratulations, Gambit fan. Danny Finn's fan with the EAGLES Eagles.
I would love to make fun of the fact they have to spell their team name, except my team does that too.
Yes. Yeah, Jaden Daniels is good at football.
He is unbelievably
he's way better.
good.
He's way better at football than I thought he was, and I thought he was pretty goddamn good.
Did you see my post for the Patreon yesterday?
What did it say?
I said, you want to know why you should subscribe to our Patreon? Because I told you how good Jaden Daniels was 10 months ago. If you were watching me last year, you're not surprised by what you just saw.
Yes, I believe I did see that.
Also said, unpopular opinion, I hate snow games.
Why?
I hate snow playoff games. They're so dumb.
Oh, I love them. I love snow playoff games.
You play an entire year and your season comes down to playing in a fucking ice rink. Yeah.
Yes, it does. That's why winning games is important. Home field advantage.
Gomaha23 said, I remember you saying that here, Jeremy. You've always been on the Daniels wagon. I loved Jaden Daniels all the way back to Arizona State. Then we met him at the Combine, and in 45 seconds, I went, yep, that's the one. That's the one. I'm not going to lie, I was reasonably impressed by Caleb Williams face to face. I've always been impressed by Drake. I'm not impressed by the tape by Caleb. I never have been. But Jaden Daniels, I would be lying if I said I was surprised by any of this. And I also have a very sizable Jaden Daniels to win Offensive Rookie of the Year wager that I feel like is going to pay off about 1 week from Thursday. Because if he doesn't win Rookie of the Year, we should never give that award out again.
Well, there's zero chance of that happening.
And Gomaha, as for watching the ASU tape, his first coach was Herm Edwards. So I watched that Arizona State team really close. And it was kind of like watching the biggest pile of dog shit with a diamond right in the middle of it. And then the way they treated him on the way out, oh my God. I hated every player on that team that wasn't Jaden Daniels. Have you ever seen the videos of when he left ASU?
No.
They were cleaning. They cleared his locker out for him and threw his shit out basically threw it out the front door.
Damn.
And he's not that good anyway. Nah, dog, you're not that good. Y'all are the bums that are going to be working at Home Depot. Congratulations.
Yeah, his Gomaha says his composure is
very
that
impressive.
of a 10-year vet. I mean, it's very rare that you see young guys like that are that poised. Joe Burrow had it. You know, there have been a few that have had it.
Joe Burr.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good time to say the first. We will have a free view day tomorrow for the NFL Draft.net Patreon because I will be doing a live stream at noon in our usual window. And then we're hoping Tankerus can join hopefully by 2. I don't know what your schedule tomorrow looks like.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll probably be accurate by the time I can get back and get settled and all of the things. Tomorrow, inauguration day. So, yeah, I got to get up early and do the thing.
And this is a great time to also say that our Patreon has a 25% discount code that I'm going to have to look up what it is because I don't remember. Oh, what is the discount code? It is Divisional, Divisional. It's 25% off your first month at NFLDraft.net's Patreon through the end of this game. I will probably throw a 10 or 15% out tomorrow during the live stream. We have our first super chat of the day, and that means I need to find the buttons. Where are the buttons?
I'm going to come.
There it is. Oh, wait, we got to connect Tank so he can hear them. Hold on. Hold it. Doop. All right, let's see if he hears. Oh, shit. I hate when websites jump on their own. It's really infuriating.
I'm going to come.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, we disappeared just like we did yesterday. All right, this is from Soaring Eagle, who said, since about 5 minutes after the Houston KC game, I was having to deal with no less than, I'll say, 200. The NFL is rigged for the Swifties comments in my face. Please, someone make it stop.
Let's not do that.
Rigged, no, but the official thing is it's becoming an issue.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course it is. I mean, you can't have this happen every time the same team is on the field.
Without somebody asking the question. I mean, here's the thing. It's almost like when people cheat on their spouse. If you're not cheating on your spouse, you probably stop having those 10 o'clock at night, late night meetings for a while, just so you don't really have the impetus to think I'm doing something shady.
Right. I mean, it does feel way more than it was with the Patriots. Because the Patriots still had.
Oh, right? The Patriots got calls, don't get me wrong. The Patriots were just incredibly efficient.
Nonstop. And Tom got calls left and right, but it does feel egregious.
It feels different.
It does feel egregious.
So we have a Gomaha said, don't want to put you guys on the spot, so I understand if you don't have an answer, but if you had a score prediction for this game, what would it be?
Oh, man, I am going to go I'm going Baltimore Ravens 31, Buffalo Bills 30.
It's funny because I had a preordained score in my head, and it was Buffalo Bills 31, Baltimore Ravens 27. We've been doing this together way too freaking long.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, both teams are going to score. It'll probably. I mean, it'll come down to turnover battle in the last possession of the game, more than likely. I don't see Baltimore being able to just mush their face like they did in the regular season. Could it happen? Maybe, but I seriously doubt it. Josh Allen doesn't typically not show up in the playoffs, and he will fight with his every dying breath. That's what I love about him.
For sure.
And James Cook is going to get his as well. I don't think that they're just going to completely be able to shut down the running game.
Yeah, and first down Baltimore. Are you at 13-25?
I had to reset everything. So
so you got nothing.
Did you say you were on? No,
Hartford, Connecticut.
Hartford. Okay. Let's just pull up the old Ceebus.
The Ceebus.
Hartford. You guys get some annoying like Cape Cod commercials on this one. I like that.
Oh, oopsie poopsie, Derrick Henry. That could have been a big old biggin, but he can't catch to save his fucking life. I mean, look, if he could catch too, he would be the ultimate weapon. Unfortunately, he's got, hands like hooves. Bloop. No, sir. Gomaha said both of our scores off the top of our heads. We could basically both be right the entire game until the last play.
Oh yeah,
we could. We very much could.
But that's how close you expect.
Oh boy, that's strike. That's strike. Isaiah Likely. I really liked him coming into this game. I thought he would be a hell of an X factor in this game. Isaiah Likely, also a player, since we were talking about draft things, that I did everything short of put my hair up in a ponytail for during the pre-draft process. I didn't break out the scrunchie, but I was pretty damn close. Pissed the hell off. Browns fan said Dan Campbell will never win a Super Bowl. I do find it funny that he looked at Kevin O'Connell and said, "See you in 2 weeks," and we all just assumed that meant in the playoffs. It actually meant it on a golf course in Cancun.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Look, Jared Goff showed back up last night.
I want to get your opinion on something Colin, not cousin Colin Green, said in the comments. He was talking to me. He said, Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in the NFC, and I'm standing on that. And secret time, I agree with him. And not only do I agree with him, I don't think it's particularly all that close.
Yeah, I would. I mean, the only argument was who? Matthew Stafford.
After today,
Jared Goff.
After today, I think it's very easy to not say Matthew Stafford, and Jared Goff took himself out of that discussion last night.
Mm-hmm.
He became Jared Goff all over again, right in front of our very eyes.
Yes, he did. I mean,
and if you recall, when we previewed that game, I said you got to remember, bad Jared Goff is still in there somewhere.
He is. He's always.
And God, he showed up at the worst possible time.
Which he generally does.
He does.
I mean, bad Jared Goff has a tendency. I mean, it's not the first time we've seen it this year. We saw it against Tampa Bay. Right? I mean, he had like 380 yards or 400 yards or whatever, but he turned it over, 4 times?
Touchdown, Baltimore Ravens! That was not a particularly good defensive sequence for the Buffalo Bills.
Were you expecting much of one? Because I don't feel like you should have.
Now the question is, does Josh Allen just come out and do the exact same thing going the opposite way?
Now that's going to depend on which Ravens do we showed up today.
Nice fade right there from Justin Tucker. That would have been sitting nicely on the green. The old right to left fade. That's something I never could control that. I can do it with a driver, but I'm just as liable to put it in your fucking living room. I played around with this is a total aside since we're in the commercial. I played a round of golf with Ben Johnson's dad. And you may know his name. I can't remember his name.
Don.
Thank you. Don. How did I ever forget that? His name's Don fucking Johnson.
I have no idea.
And I did. It's not the first time I've done that either. I was playing a round of golf. We were playing in a charity tournament, and he was my partner. And there's a hole on the course that we were playing here. It's out. And Roy Williams actually lives on this golf course. I have a story about that was 2 holes later. Total dog leg left. All 3 of my partners were older, and so they just went straight down the middle. It was Brian Hall, Mike Morgan, Don Johnson, and myself. They all 3 go straight down the middle, and I went, I can cut that corner. And all 3 of them looked at me like I had 4 heads. And I went, no, seriously, I can cut that corner. I pulled out a driver and put that shit about 20 feet from the pin. And I remember Don looking at me going, that's the only good shot you've hit all day. Yep. And I called my shot, too. He was like, you couldn't do that again if we gave you 20 opportunities. My response, good thing is I don't have to.
Yeah, exactly. What you done it.
I did it once. I don't have to do it again. I will say this. When you meet Ben's dad, it makes Ben make so much more sense. And I think the world of the guy. I think he's as nice of a guy as you'll ever meet. And just... They're different people. I won't be shocked if Ben doesn't take a head coaching job in this cycle.
I won't either.
Especially after what happened last night.
He came to Detroit to finish a job. He said that before. And, he's got family to consider. He's got opportunities to consider. And there ain't a damn job out here worth having.
Well, I mean, there are several worth having. It's just a question of, would you leave what you have without finishing the job per se?
Right. You're out here breaking records. Awesome. But I don't have that one thing.
Michael Meadows sent me the counter for the 2-week total for Battle for the Belt. The cut line right now is separated by a point.
Ooh.
Going into this game, and both of those people have people playing in this game.
Oh, so close. Who are the people? Who are we rooting for? Come on,
let's see.
Let's see what we got. What are we working with?
So right now, Grand Fan is currently leading this week. He's got 146.68, but he is done. Why does that still say
Josh Allen? Oh.
I think you're ahead of me.
Okay, I'm at. All right.
You're at what?
I'm gonna pause it till you get to where I'm at.
Okay. Oh, so it's not good. I believe Josh Allen does something not good right here.
No, you'll see it. He makes a good throw, and there was not a reciprocation on the other end.
Oh, that's a dart. And Mac Hollins.
Yeah.
Mac Hollins went, I want my head to still be on my body. So I'm just going to alligator arms that. It was a little in front of him, but.
I mean, it was a little out of his reach, but
he was open.
Yeah, he was.
So to finish the answer to your question, and we just had something happen. Well, that tells me what's getting ready to happen. So Michael Meadows is 4 points behind Grand Fan right now. He has Khalil Shakir and Derrick Henry left. Actually, that's Jeffrey Meadows. Sorry. Michael Meadows is 4 points behind his son. And Meadows only has Derrick Henry left. So Meadows cannot win this unless Khalil Shakir has 8 fumbles. Then there is a significant drop-off to Jugtown, who has Dalton Kincaid and Justice Hill. David Smith has Khalil Shakir, Amari Cooper, and James Cook. I have Derrick Henry and Keon Coleman. And then Nathaniel Rodriguez has Josh Allen, Khalil Shakir, and Dalton Kincaid. And Eric Miller's rooting for points out of Khalil Shakir and Derrick Henry. Because right now, Miller is the first one in. Or the last one in, excuse me.
Get that.
You with the big catch
there's
for
some
Khalil
points.
Shakir?
And there's some points for Khalil Shakir. Yeah.
He was easy to like this week. It's hard for me to play Buffalo running backs because they just play so damn many of them. Like, you get Ray Davis out there in situations that you go, that could have easily been James Cook.
Yeah.
And you get Ty Johnson in the passing game. Gomaha asked what the total in this game is, and I'll just take the over.
Yes.
Whatever it is, I don't even care. It was 51 and a half.
Yeah, okay, 51. That sounds right.
I think it was 51 and a half. I think that's what we settled on. Oh, it'll be third down for the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, it ended at 51 and a half. Timothy O'Toole also, by the way, and we need one of these for him because he has joined the NFLDraft.net Patreon. I have to be careful with these because some of them will literally blow the eardrums right out of your head. Timothy O'Toole said this is like an old school New England Patriots running back room. You're not wrong.
Very true.
And I'm not going to lie, I've thought that a few times.
With James White and Brandon Bolden and who was the other one?
God, Corey Dillon, Lawrence Maroney.
Lawrence Maroney.
The pride of Minnesota. Oh, Buffalo Bills going for it on 4th and 2. Bet you I know who this ball goes to. And I bet his name is Josh Allen. Yep. Hey, stop me if you can. Oh, wait, you can't. 17 coming at you. By the way, if I have to snooze or delete or unfollow one more page that's talking about his tweets from when he was 12, I'm going to scream.
Oh, God, what?
Oh, we do this every 3 or 4 years. Oh, look what Josh Allen said when he was 13. We should cancel him now. You should shut the fuck up. How about that? Tell your mom to go heat up your toaster strudel and shut the fuck up.
All right, give me a time check on where you're at.
6:53, ball's in James Cook's hands. He gets to the outside. That looks like about a 9-yard run on first down.
Get it.
They marked him at 8, but yeah, I'm going to be on camera a lot tomorrow.
You're going to pull in on that hair. Every time.
Sony Michel.
Yes.
That's another good deep dive New England Patriots running back.
Stephen Ridley. Jonas
Gray for one game. Jonas Gray for one game was Barry fucking Sanders. And then he was Larry Sanders for the rest of his career. And by the end of it, he looked like Deion Dawkins. That dude never saw a complex carbohydrate that he could say no to. I mean, he didn't get Raymond Felton big, but he got big.
Oh, poor Raymond.
Raymond Felton, at this point, in a foot race, would lose to me. Unless there was a box of Twinkies on the other side, in which case you might see old school prime of his career Ray Felton come out. Have you seen him?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Dude, it is so unsettling for me to see him. I mean, he looks like a nose tackle for the Cleveland Browns. Like, and not a good one. One of those practice squad guys that comes up 2 games a year and you go, God, you're just a fat piece of shit. But he made exponentially more money than I did, so.
No doubt about it.
LeGarrette Blount and Dion Lewis, there's 2 more.
Yes.
Deion Lewis was a great DraftKings hack for about 2 years.
Ray Davis.
Touchdown, Ray Davis.
Oh, this is going to be a fun night.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of. I think we should take a shot every time they score a touchdown.
I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be quite as fun as last night, but.
Oh, last night last night was fun and horrifying at the same time. Because I watched that whole thing and all I could think about was poor Detroit Lion fans. Like, I mean, if the Jets ever get there, I'm telling you right now, and they let me down like that, you will have to hide my fucking shoelaces. I'll be in the kitchen drinking bleach.
Wait a minute, you've been the number 1 seed in the playoffs.
Nope, never been the one. Never been the one. Been to the AFC Championship game and big old grumper. Been the favorite. And Vinny Testaverde blew out his Achilles in the end zone 5 seconds before the kickoff of the first game. I've been let down. Don't get me wrong. I've just never been let down to the level that the Lions were last night.
Yeah, been the favorite, the anointed ones, and then you lose to Jaden Daniels.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
Not that there's shame in that.
There's not. I don't even like how you just said that.
Yeah, that's. I don't like the way I just said that either. That's why I said
hail
there's
the
no
rookie
shame in
king!
that.
Hail!
But in the end, you lost. I mean, you were the favorite to win the Super Bowl, and you lost to a rookie quarterback.
Yep.
That don't look good. That don't look good on the resume.
Vincent Collier said, I'm numb to the pain at this point. It's like good pain. Dude, I'm not going to lie. I thought of you.
Yeah.
I thought of a slew of people that are Lions fans, and I mean, my heart broke for you, and I just got drunk as hell for you. I sat on the couch, and Amy was like, why are you drinking so much tonight? And I went, because I've been here, and I know how this feels, and I feel it for them. And I feel it in my plums for them.
That's sacrifice. Right
I
there.
almost killed a
That
Pittsburgh
is-
Steeler fan the last time the Jets let me down that way. That dude's face
so
is probably dude's face probably still looks like a Picasso painting because he wouldn't shut his fucking suckhole. Oh.
I can't get over the thought of Jeremy sitting there just pity drinking for other fans on his.
Oh, and I did. I drank half a handle of Fireball last night.
God damn.
With like 8 beers. I was sitting there. I did. I mercy cried for them.
Oh man.
I'm a man of the people, Tank.
That's commitment. That's commitment. I love it.
Gambit fan with a funny. Hey, Jeremy, got a joke for you. What do the Lions have in common with TikTok? They both got taken out by Washington on Saturday. Oh. The only difference is that TikTok came back on Sunday and Detroit went home.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, also big ups as content creators. Big ups to Donald Trump.
I'm going to come.
Way to save TikTok. Attaboy. Keep 7 million people employed. Even if it's not really a job, it's fine. They're out here doing the Lord's work, making things for us to watch while we poop. I've always said that should be the tagline of TikTok. We're here so you don't poop alone.
Watch us while you poop.
Bingo.
TikTok.
TikTok. Videos you watch while you're on the pooper.
Oh, boy.
We are dum-dums.
That's some special stuff right there.
Pennywise said nobody believed in Jaden Daniels except me and Holt. I didn't believe in you to win that game, but to say I didn't believe in Jaden Daniels is a fallacy. I actually dug up my quarterback rankings from the draft this last year and just started posting them on people like, yeah. Oh, you didn't see this coming? This. Hey, watch this. Hey, look at the date on that there, boo-boo. Oh, poor Gigi. I feel bad for you with your with your
Whoa.
with your Rams too. God, and you had a
Who was
chance to.
supposed to be there? Who was supposed to be there covering him?
Oh my!
Jesus Christ! What was
Oh
that?
my! Oh my! Lamar Jackson. That.
That was playoff Lamar.
I mean, I'll give you credit. That was a perfect ball to Taylor Rapp. The only problem is that Taylor Rapp wears that goofy ass cap and a Bills uniform. So that's not good.
Yikes! All right, Bills ball.
Yeah, Jalen Carter had a day today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He did. You know.
Look, but the Rams were good. That was a good game. I hate that it was
good.
played in a friggin' snowstorm.
Nah.
I don't really want to watch a team
That's
from
what you
California's season that we've been watching for 4 months get decided because they're playing in a snow globe.
Oh, I do. Again, that's why you play these games. That's why you win the games in the regular season, to have the home field advantage. These northern teams, that's what you're rooting for. You're rooting for it to be in your element, and that's what Philadelphia got today.
Oh, there we go with the much love and the good game. That's the kind of sportsmanship we strive for here. I'm gonna need a shot of Fireball. Should I just bring the the bottle in here?
Probably. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get mine.
That's a good way for me to end
I
up.
wonder if my headset works all the way upstairs.
I mean, you can try it.
It probably should.
If you take it in the bathroom, I've reserved the right to disconnect you and not reconnect
Well,
you.
I'm definitely not going to do that.
Oh, you're already getting you're already getting warbly.
Oh no, it's going to disconnect. I can feel it.
I can still hear you.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm in the kitchen pouring me a drink.
Hey, look at that. I mean, mine will not wait that way.
Who wants a
not
beverage?
10 Titans 96 asked if we were still on keto. I don't actually know if Tank's still on it or not, because that was an endorsement that ran with his other show. I can tell you definitively, I'm not.
No, I'm not. I should be. I'm not.
Oh, my wife brought me a shot because she was either listening to the sound of my voice from the other room or she was listening to the stream. I don't know which one.
Neither. I just thought you might want a shot.
Oh, I literally just said I should just go get the bottle or something. The lovely wife brought me a shot.
You want me to bring you the bottle? 'Cause I'll do it.
No, it's terrible. That's how Jeremy ends up speaking in cursive.
Like last night.
I wasn't on camera last night. Oh. Thank you, Pook.
You're welcome, honey.
And yes, that is my affectionate name for her. You want to make fun of me? Big whoop. Want to fight about it?
Oh, you can't get mad about that. Nicknames for wives are not fair game. I call mine Thunder Junkie.
William Workman, who, by the way, doing great things for NFLDraft.net. He has a feature that's going up for the launch tomorrow. And it's so well written. Just really, really good stuff. Him and Jonathan Welch are doing great things to help with that. And I have to admit, great thanks to them, because I've been off probably more than I could chew, and it helps to have very smart guys helping. And both of those guys, unsolicited, just asked, "Hey, you need help with something?"
I love you guys.
That's some MVP shit right there.
I love this family we've built here.
I do too. That's why even when people piss me off, I still want to just keep doing it.
All right, so I'm at 235.
I'm about 12 seconds behind you.
Okay.
Anyway, Workman said, Jeremy with a bottle of Fireball starts speaking in old Appalachian. I do start to sound like I'm a character from Justified. I mean, I don't quite go full. What's his name? What's
Billy
that
Bob?
actress? No, the guy that plays Baby Billy's Bible bunkers.
Oh, Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins. I don't go full him.
How dare you? How dare you forget his name? The great Walton Goggins.
Oh, he's a great actor. But his accent in Justified rubbed off on me to the point Amy went, okay, you're either going to stop that shit or we're going to stop watching this because I am tired of listening to you talk like that. Listen, he of Raylan Givens.
Raylan Givens?
Listen,
You gotta kind of elongate it a little bit.
Well, I mean, that's because he's got teeth that belong in a shark's mouth. I mean,
no doubt.
Walton Goggins has the biggest teeth of any person I've ever seen in my life. And they're veneers. I know they are. I just don't know. Why did you get the extra large? Gomaha said he's stealing, speaking in cursive. I say that a lot. I never realized how many weird turns of phrase I had until we started doing this show.
You do have quite a few.
My favorite one is still fucked by the fickle finger of fate. The old F to the fourth power. My great grandfather had a great one too. Oh boy, that's
kind of like Josh Allen was on that play.
That's kind of like unblock Kyle Van Noy. That's probably not a good idea. Oh, how is there no flag right there? How is there no flag on that? Wow. Oh yeah, Matabwike. That's a damn personal foul. What are you doing?
I'll let him play.
Oh yeah, when that gets called in a quarter, I'm going to remind you that you just said that.
No doubt. No doubt.
I hate officials. I hope all your wives are fucking the neighbor.
Whoa.
Josh Allen jump pass to nobody.
It's enough of that. Another zebra trash game, Bill Booty Cheek says. Yeah, I mean, there's something in every game. I mean, shit, we watched Kansas City get every fucking flag last night, and then Jared Goff gets his head knocked off. And we don't get a call on that.
Poor Jared Goff. You'd
have called that. You should have called that regardless of who it was on.
Poor Jared Goff. He woke up next to a supermodel and yet still a loser this morning. I have really enjoyed doing
I think
these.
Sean McVay sent him a dick pic just to.
Oh, for sure. For sure he did. And it was in the girlfriend's hand too. Like at least that's what I would do. But that's
100%.
That's just me. I am that petty.
Oh yeah. Just send him random pictures on the middle of the night.
William Workman said he woke up this morning and couldn't remember where the hell he was.
Oh, I wouldn't blame him.
I mean, after Frankie Louvu took his head and separated it from his body on a dirty ass hit, by the way. I can't believe they didn't flag that.
I know.
Goma said he's a writer, and my turn's a phrase are why he's here. I appreciate that. I did once have I don't think I've talked about this on the show. So I've got a couple friends in Hollywood, and I mean I've acted very, very little, but I'm a bit of a character. So I actually had the opportunity to be on a television show. What was that, Tank? Year and a half ago?
Maybe.
I think it was a year and a half ago.
Did you tell me about this?
Yeah. Yeah, it was that bookie show with that who's in that? Sebastian Maniscalco. And God, I can't remember the other guy's name. I'm friends with one of the EPs of that show, and they asked me if I wanted to fly out and play just a very little bit role. The timing didn't work out. But one of the guys, so friend of a friend of that guy, I met him at I don't remember where we were, to be honest with you. It was at some function. And he said, Jesus Christ, you're just a walking catchphrase. Like everything that comes out of your mouth is just, I could put that on a t-shirt. Yeah. Yeah, I'm weird that way. I would love to get into acting, but I can only play one character.
No, that's all right. Will Ferrell's made billions of dollars doing that. So.
I can only play Cletus the Slackjaw Yokel. Anything else, out of my depth.
Not a lot of range there.
Nope. Appalachian Hillbilly. That's all I got. That dude has a chicken wing on his fucking head.
Yeah, he does.
That dude spent like $5,000 for that seat and has a chicken wing on his head.
It's way better than the cheesehead.
I would agree with that. If it was edible, it would be even better.
Oh, get it.
Wee.
Man, I love Derrick Henry. You remember when you said he was going to break 4 years ago?
Oh, don't worry. It's still coming.
That
He's
dude's
just
a fucking Terminator.
I undersold his Terminator abilities. By the way, did you see that Eddie George interviewed with the Bears this morning?
Did he really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll probably take us to the end of the first quarter.
No, it looks like they're going to get one. They didn't act like they wanted to get one off.
No. No, that was one of those Buffalo feels like they're kind of nailing this into the half. Gomaha said I should write a TV pilot. I love to write. I don't get to do it much anymore, but I do. I love to write. And I think I could. I've always thought I could do pretty well in that. I'm also looking at a guy that used to open for me that's super successful now, just going, huh. The comedy thing's working out pretty well for you. If any of you are fans of, write my character. Oh, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. For those of you that don't know, Brandon Rainwater, if you're a fan of, what is that guy's name? Ginger Billy?
Yes.
Ginger Billy. His number 2 used to open for me. His name's Brandon Rainwater. He's one of the funniest fucking people I've ever met in my life. He has a shtick on TikTok now of taking people's shitty recipes, and he'll show their video of them making it, and he holds up a trash can and says, "Put mine right there." You can put mine right there. And it's funny as shit. Alex Majabi asked me about potential character concerns with Mike Green. I have heard some slight rumblings. That's one that I'm actually looking forward to kind of following up on at the Senior Bowl, because I don't know them specifically, but I have heard them. I'll also tell you a funny story about Mike Green. He's 6'4", 250. He was recruited as a wide receiver back in 2021. And now he's probably the best edge rusher in the country. Or one of them. He's not Abdul Carter.
Wow.
He's pretty good. And at Virginia, he couldn't even get on the field.
have you seen this about the ACC championship game?
I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm going to say that's a no.
There's an article on ESPN that says ACC Commissioner Jim Phillips said that Sunday that the league is going to have conversations among the coaches and the athletics directors about whether they need to make changes to the conference championship game format. So we had the situation this year where SMU and Clemson played for the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Right, SMU was the undefeated regular season champion. Clemson was, trying to play their way into the playoff. So when Clemson beat SMU, then that knocked SMU down in the pecking order for the college football playoff, right? And remember me talking about how you lost that game, like you shouldn't have been in the playoff, in my mind.
No, that'll never be a thing.
Right. So to address that issue, he says that the ACC could consider giving the regular season champion a bye and have the second and third place teams of the ACC play for the ACC championship game to give them a conference championship in order to get them into the playoff, because the team that would be in first place would already be in the playoff.
Yeah, the only problem is that they got to get that through. They got to get that through the NCAA, and I don't see any way they're going to agree to that. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Now, he says another possibility is having the top 4 teams play on the final weekend of the regular season, first versus fourth, second versus third, and then they face off the winners in the championship game. That could be cool. You do like an inter-conference tournament thing?
Yeah, I'm good on all that shit.
Really?
Yeah, that all feels like lame bullshit. Look at us, we're special. No, you're not. You suck. Just play the damn games. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just play the damn games. I'm not a fan of gimmicks. I never am. Alex Majabi asked if I've watched Savion Williams. I have, and he is super freaky fucking athletic. He's a wide receiver out of TCU, 6'5", 225, I believe. And he is freakishly athletic. The problem is that he can't really run a route, so I don't really – he's project. He's not a guy that comes in – he doesn't come in immediately and contribute. But he does kind of have a bigger, more athletic DJ Chark feel to him, and he's not a guy that breaks every time the wind blows.
Man, it's damn near impossible to defend both those tight ends.
Look, I mean, this offense is a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good play.
That's why Todd Monken's going to end up being a head coach at some point.
At some point, yes.
Real soon.
This year, I don't think so.
No. I don't think it'd be long, though.
I don't know. I do not know.
Really love
Baltimore is rumbling. They're down to the 20. Let's say it's the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Oh, Mark Andrews, that's a bad drop.
Oh, come on, bro.
That's a bad drop for Mark Andrews. Is that what you just saw too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I just saw.
I just want to make sure we're still lined up.
Yeah, I'm only about a second behind you, I think.
Gomaha said he'll have to look up Rainwater. You should. He's a funny-ass guy. He's one of the funniest stand-ups I've ever met. Him and Scooter Fowler. Brandon
was very good. I loved his crowd work.
Oh, he's phenomenal. He just did 2 nights down in Greenville, and awesome. I tried so hard to get down there for his 2-nighter in Greenville, and I couldn't make. Over his head for Lamar. Oh shit!
Yikes.
Oh shit! Here we go! Oh, Von Miller, baby!
Oh, fuck!
Take it to the barn!
No!
Oh, he got caught by Justice Hill.
Oh, Justice was trying to get that ball too.
That's a bad. We have a bad Lamar. Oh, where's the? I gotta have the purge horn. I know it's here somewhere. Everybody, cover your ears because I might blow them. I might blow your ear holes out with this.
Turnovers in the first half. That's terrible.
That's 2.
God, he just laid it on the ground. Damn, Cam Newton.
We have bad Lamar Jackson.
Ain't it weird? Ain't it weird that he just laid that on the ground like Cam Newton did in the Super Bowl, and guess who picked it up? Von fucking Miller.
Tank, I think you can get on board that will be our bad Lamar Jackson horn for the day.
Yes, let's do that. God.
It's very solid. The Purge was the Purge was a super well written. That was good.
The first one.
I've liked it. I've liked them all, to be honest with you.
Really? Okay. All right. I like the first one. The others were just. I mean,
I just think I think it's a good premise.
It's like The Strangers. Like the
first Strangers was a good premise, but it was terrible
awesome,
in effect.
And then all of the sequels are the same fucking movie.
Khalil Shakir down to the 7-yard line.
I mean, like down to the plot, the order of operations, like everything's the same. I was like, okay, well they haven't done anything different to this movie. It's just different people getting killed in the same manner. Awesome. You changed the songs. Good for you.
William Workman has a good question in the chat. He's watching a ton of DB tape currently. Who made this my player at safety named Nick Amenwori? We're going to talk about him tomorrow. He's a. Did they push James Cook in right there?
Yeah, just about. He's down to the 1.
Amenwori is he's a really divisive prospect because the people that love him, and the people that hate him, hate him. And I haven't completely determined where I fall in. I've got a 2nd round grade on him right now. And I think that's where it's going to stay, which makes me kind of weird that I neither love nor hate him. I think he's good, and I think he's a good 2nd-day pick. I just can't wrap my brain around taking him in the 1st round. And some people are screaming for that. Hey, I bet you I know where this ball's going. And I was right.
Josh
and in the end zone, Josh Nathaniel Allen III. Touchdown. That means it's time for another shot.
Cheers.
I'm going to have to get up and get mine. Gomaha agrees with me. Strangers was bad execution of a good premise. That's what I've always said about that movie.
Oh, I like that movie.
The idea of it is good. So good, but the execution of it sucked. Also, I don't buy Liv Tyler in anything.
Well, yeah, she's not awesome.
She's fun to look at, but then her mouth makes noise, and that's a lot less fun to look at.
Precisely. I mean, like, she peaked at Dazed and Confused, and that was...
For sure. For sure.
Empire Records. Empire Records. She was just fine in Empire Records.
Is it untoward that I'm going to like whoever wins this game against Kansas City next week?
No. The winner of this game should probably be your favorite to win the Super Bowl if you're not sold on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Grizzly Bear, good call to change the score. Somebody please tell me that every time they score, because I don't pay the best attention in the world.
Do you want me to start doing the Ken Hawk thing from the White Sox games, the whole put it on the board thing? I could do that if you want me to.
Well, then I would be distracted by, why do you keep doing that? Like, that's really annoying, and you should stop doing that. All right, let me go get a shot of Fireball. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm not sure why they keep advertising for the NBA. It doesn't do anything for me. Of course, I live in the saddest NBA zone in America, which is, you know, the Charlotte Hornets market, because we are, you know, we're just destined to be losers all our lives, apparently. So I always get a kick out of being able to, follow the number of wins by the number of weeks in the NBA season. It's always fun. Yes, Gambit fan, I agree. It's the most anybody's watched the NBA all season long. Hell, I've even gotten that way with college basketball. I can't stand to watch it anymore. It's all just football or nothing. And that's why we're here. Oh, Gomaha wants to know, what do the Bucs need to do to immediately get better? Well, I mean, there are a number of things they could do. Like, I don't know, fire Todd Bowles. I'm so sick of that motherfucker. But I mean, honestly, the the immediate thing is improve that defense. Somehow, some way, you need to find some of these motherfuckers that Philadelphia keeps finding. This defense is terrible. And if I could add a Quinyon Mitchell and a Cooper DeJean to that team,
El
I'd feel
Terrible.
way better. I would feel way better about that team going into next year.
Which team?
That's why I'm hoping they're talking about the Bucs. How can they be better immediately? I'm talking about improving the defense, and you better pick a corner at 19.
Oh, that's
get a good goddamn one.
That's a good time to promo the NFL Draft.net Patreon again.
Mm-hmm.
Starting the week after the Super Bowl, I will be doing a daily series of how to fix every NFL team this offseason with their cap space, which is a deep dive into their cap space and their capital and things like that.
Nice.
And yes, before anyone asks, I do like the offseason better than I like the games. Oh, that's a slick move by Lamar. Oh, and that's going to be a flag.
Nah.
That one should have been. I hate that. I hate that penalty. That one should have been. He was very clearly out of bounds.
I mean, he still had him inbounds.
He had him inbounds.
I mean, he had him in the grass.
He didn't lay on him until he got out of bounds. You have to let him go there. Ed Oliver very much got by with one right there. I mean, he's in the green when he.
That's also that hip drop thing, isn't it?
No, because there are a couple. It's not just dropping your hip. There are a couple other things that go into that.
Jerking him back while you're dropping the hip.
Timothy O'Toole asked if I'm going to go in draft order. All right, so this is a great time to really explain what the Patreon is. I'm going to go in the order that y'all want me to go in. So if you want me to go in draft order, I can totally do that. See, that's the beauty of the Patreon. You can see all the content for $3 a month. You want to get slide into that like EP role if you start telling me what order to go in? That's the higher tiers. I want everybody to be able to see it. It's just I spend a lot of time on the draft. And when I spend a lot of time on the draft, it takes me away from all the things that, make money. Which is what I want to do. But I also have Daddy got bills to pay.
Oh my God. Are you serious? BIG said his girl just made some Kaneka sausage with honey cheese baked croissants. Oh That sounds wonderful.
I don't
Have you
even
ever
know.
had Kaneka sausage?
I have not.
Oh, Kaneka sausage is so good.
I love sausage.
That's one of those Southern tradition things. I think it comes out of Alabama. God, it's so good. You can get it at your local Ingles supermarkets, low prices. Love the savings.
That was solid.
And sometimes you can find it when it's on Overstock, and you get it at that manager's price. So good. You cook up some of that Kaneka sausage and make a jambalaya out of it. God almighty.
I do like jambalaya.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
I do like a good jambalaya.
Notorious, I don't know if you are married or not, but marry that woman if you have not. Because now I'm jealous. I want me some Kaneka sausage, honey cheese baked croissants. Jesus.
I think my wife half married me for my ability to cook.
That's a great skill to have.
I taught myself. I couldn't cook shit when I got divorced the second time.
That's impressive.
YouTube, baby. You give me YouTube, strong internet connection, I'll land a fucking plane.
I can figure anything out. Oh, that's impressive. Yeah, I mean, I figured you probably learned to cook the same way I learned to cook, which is cooking with mom.
Nope. My mother has a lot of my mother has a lot of great talents and a lot of great skills. She's one of the nicest humans you've ever met, but she really didn't teach me how to cook.
Okay.
And that's not old Dot from Lamar.
Yes, sir.
That's a dot to Rashad Bateman. His first and goal.
Let's go. Here's the Derrick Henry touchdown to tie the ball game.
For sure.
I mean, it's the 1 yard line.
Oh, who is
it? Ain't Pete Carroll coaching this team.
Who is that that just got who got their life just eviscerated right there?
I didn't see it.
It's 31, but I don't know who 31 is. Oh, Derrick Henry just got popped.
Yeah, he did.
30. Rasul Douglas. I'm
Was
shocked.
that Henley?
I am shocked. Rasul Douglas getting cooked. And by the way, that was not a shot at my mother in any way. We just lived very hectic lives when I was a kid. My mom worked third shift, so I didn't have to go to like a babysitter or anything like that.
I knew you weren't going to drop the but mom can't cook. I knew that wasn't coming.
No, my mom can cook like a motherfucker. She makes like the best meatloaf you'll ever eat. She makes the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. During the flood, Mom made didn't I bring that to you?
Yes.
Yeah, she made fried chicken for Mark and Tank because she felt so bad that they couldn't go home.
So good.
But now, funny story, she'll only make chicken tenders. She refuses to fry chicken breast.
Those chicken tenders were on point.
Oh, yeah. You know why, Tank? Because there's about a pound of lard in each one of them. That's why. Because they're so bad for you that I'm not even sure they're legally allowed to be called food. But they're so damn good.
Meat group, it counts.
Oh, it's so good. But yeah, I taught myself to cook.
Nice.
Which is why I have very... Oh, shit! That's picked!
Good Lord.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, he dropped it.
Nope.
Oh, he dropped it. He had it. DeMar Hamlin with his goofy ass fucking guardian cap. Oh, no. I'm going to kneel it in the end zone.
He looks like the Toad from Mario.
He looks like what was his name? Is it Toad?
Toad.
Oh, that wasn't as close to picked as I thought it was.
With his little pillow on his head.
Michael Meadows, great point here. Baltimore's on the 1 yard line, and they run the ball one time.
That's insane.
And that's why Todd Monken will not be a head coach in this cycle.
Well, I mean, after you ran it the first time and lost a yard, you went, okay, maybe we'll try something different. But damn it, try it one more time. Just one more. 14-10, Buffalo Bills on top. 3:43 to go in the second quarter of the AFC divisional game.
By the way, have you seen the meme going around about the Detroit Lions?
No, I mean maybe
It's the death of Mufasa. And it's when the Lions think they've climbed the mountain, and it's just Mufasa falling off the thing.
Oh,
I don't know who made that.
Sad.
I don't know who made that, but you are my kind of fucking people.
It's terrible. Change the scoreboard.
Oh yeah, change the scoreboard. Good call. Also, fun trivia question: how many teams in the NFC have not been to a conference championship game in this decade or in this century? Excuse me.
In this century?
Since 2000, name me the NFC teams that have not been to a conference championship game. It makes me so happy that you didn't just know this off the top of your head.
Dallas Cowboys.
There's one.
Who's the other one?
There's not one.
That's only one.
That's the only one.
Oh shit! That's
Washington
the only one.
Washington was the last one.
Let's go, America's team.
Yeah, they are now the NFC team
So good.
that has not been in the NFC Championship game the longest.
That is awesome. Yep, Washington making it for the first time since 1991. And yeah, the Dallas Cowboys. Wow. All those kids of the 90s never thought we'd see the Dallas Cowboys have a streak like this.
Now, would you like to take a stab at the AFC?
At the AFC, who hasn't been to a conference championship game in the AFC this century? The Browns.
The Browns' last trip was 1989. I was 2.
The Broncos.
The Broncos were in the Super Bowl in 2015.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. We just talked about that a minute ago, didn't we?
Sure did.
I was thinking back like 98. That was the last time.
There's another AFC team that's really close to the Browns. I'll give you a hint. Danny Finn's fan just got it pretty quick, and so did Timothy O'Toole, who's a New England Patriots fan.
The Dolphins.
It's the Dolphins, 1992.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there's the low-key answer. The Houston Texans have never been to one.
Well, yeah. I didn't even think of that. You know, we make fun of DeMar Hamlin for his little pillow head, but I've already died on this field once. If there's anything I can do to protect myself, I think I'd probably take it.
I liked DeMar Hamlin as a prospect when he was coming out.
I mean, he's an all right player.
He's fine. I mean, nothing to write
He's
home
all right.
about. He's fine.
No, I mean, he's a spot filler.
Wee! Ray Davis again. Rob Johnson with the question of the day. What percentage chance do you give my Commanders on beating the Eagles? I want Tank to answer this first.
I will give you a 48%. You got a 48% chance.
I did not expect you to say a number that high. I actually think
It's-
Washington's the favorite.
I do not.
I think
do
Washington's the
not feel
favorite
it.
because I think Jalen Hurts is legitimately big girl hurt.
Well, I mean, if he's legitimately hurt,
He
then there
very
is a problem.
obviously is hurt. The question is, can he get unhurt in a week? And I don't think he can.
Precisely. Without Jalen Hurts, that obviously makes
Because you're probably also not going to have Quinyon Mitchell either because he was ruled out immediately today. I don't know exactly what happened to him, but I know he got ruled out quick.
Let's hope that was just a precaution, right?
For sure. Although I don't think you're taking a lot of precautions in the NFC divisional round. Just throwing that out there.
Well, I mean,
Oh, we really want to make sure we save him moving. Oh, if we lose here, it doesn't matter. So, doubt that we're doing that. Oh. I'm going to be on camera a lot tomorrow.
no, not that. I mean, what, you're going to be on at 12?
Yes, then you and I are
You're
doing
on for like 3 hours.
Yeah, then you and I are doing Overreaction Monday, which I figure will go an hour-ish. So that's 3. Then we're doing the national title game.
Oh, are we? Okay. Awesome.
That should not be news because we've said that on this show no less than 5 times.
No.
Chat telling me he's wrong. I said it no less than 4 times yesterday.
No. I don't remember that at all.
Well, you smoked a lot of crimes, sir.
I thought we were going to the porch to watch the game. That's the last I heard about it.
Oh, and we were going to do that. And I'm still not averse to doing that. I just that's a lot on you. It's a lot on you to even ask you to do the live stream, but it's a lot easier since you're from your house.
It is.
Yeah, I went down that rabbit hole, and we could have done that.
Although I've found out this is the only way that I'm going to find out what happens at the end of the game. Because
you will fall asleep.
I did not see what happened last night until I got up. Actually, my wife woke me up last night, and she just went, "Hey, Washington won." And I went, "Excuse me?"
Come again for Judge Fudge?
And I opened my eyes and I saw the celebration on the field. The game was still on. I was asleep. She was sitting next to me in the room, knitting her blanket or whatever she was working on, and she is knitting a blanket.
I was about to say your wife knits.
Yes, she does. She's a hell of a knitter too. If anybody needs a knitted blanket, I'll put her on it. She'll make you one. She made a really nice one for my sister for Christmas this year. That was my sister's an Alabama fan, and she made it in like houndstooth pattern in the Alabama colors. Really cool, really. But that's what she does. Is she loves to knit. So anyway, she was knitting, and I was sleeping. I made it through the first half of the third quarter of the game. And yeah, she woke me up and told me that Washington had won. So yeah, doing the live streams is at least it's a guaranteed way to make me watch the games, or to make it to the end of the games. Now tomorrow night, after I've been up since 2:30 in the morning, I might fall asleep on the live stream. But we'll see.
It's okay. Hey, you fell asleep at the Peach Bowl too. So
I did. I slept hard during that game. Good night. It was such a boring game, though. I mean, until it wasn't. Obviously.
I was about to say it.
Right, until what? 5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It was one of the most boring games I'd ever witnessed.
Oh, and by the way, from the chat, William Workman 7 times and counting. Grizzly Bear 605 stream said he said it the last few weeks, and Timothy O'Toole definitely was said yesterday.
No.
Yeah, that's now 4 of us telling you.
No, you're full of shit.
That's now 4 of us
Oh.
telling you. And I know it was said in the Discord because somebody asked me if we were doing the Eagles-Rams game, or not the Eagles-Rams game, the Lions-Commanders game last night. And I said we're doing the early game yesterday, the late game today, and the Natty. You also smoke a lot of crimes, so.
No doubt about it.
I think that's the number one thing that surprises people when they meet us is that our crime usage is 99.9% you.
Yes. I'm trying to think of what the 0.1%, but like that one time I got you to eat a gummy bear.
I've had a gummy bear a time or two, and I speed from time to time. Not often, but it does happen.
Oh, okay.
I will tell you this: working the schedule out for the Senior Bowl, there's a great chance I'm going to be doing the show from the studio Monday and then immediately firing it to Mobile. There'll be some speeding in. I guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
Because I will be doing 200 miles an hour to get to Mobile before midnight. Or I might just go down Sunday and have a grab-ass day on Monday. I don't know what to do with a grab-ass day in Mobile, Alabama. I had my dad with me last year, so which was like trip of a lifetime, by the way. That was super cool to get to do. William Workman said moonshine. That's the 0.1%. Tank probably drinks more of that than I do.
I haven't had some good moonshine in a while.
Well, I mean,
It's been a while.
My West Virginia days really, they burned me off that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because they have creek water that, it's not meant for human consumption. Colin Green said Mobile has a Top Golf and a Dave & Buster's now. What the fuck?
Oh, it's big time.
Mobile's a cool city. The only thing is that I feel underdressed the whole week because you got people in like tuxes and fucking ball gowns and shit.
Oh, for the Mardi Gras parade.
Yeah.
Or the Mardi Gras balls and stuff,
Yeah. Last year, there was like a 22-year-old girl that she was super. She thought my dad was super interesting. And I genuinely thought I was going to squirt him with a squirt bottle. Like, no. No. That's not true. I made that up. Not that she was super interested that I would have to squirt him with a squirt bottle.
Mobile's a cool place for Mardi Gras.
Everybody that's ever met my dad immediately goes, you make way more sense now that I've met him.
You know where else is a cool place?
I was about to say, there's a flag there somewhere. The question is, who is it on? And I don't know. I believe that's defensive pass interference, but damn if Keon Coleman didn't make it look offensive. Colin Green said Mobile is his second home after New Orleans. I will be in both of your homes in the next 3 weeks. I know what you're about to say, but please think about it before you say it.
But I don't see how you got to that was on 25.
I do. I do. Now, I could have gotten down with a no call, but that contact was definitely initiated by the corner.
No.
Now, Keon Coleman did override it when he decided to go full double arm shove off of him.
Precisely. Like, come on.
I could have gone offsetting there.
If anything, that's offsetting penalties. That's not just a 25.
I could have gotten to offsetting, but 25 definitely he definitely played his role in that as well.
Well, I'm not saying he's innocent. All I'm saying is that was tit for tat. We should have had. Let's call that square and redo it.
That's kind of like the bank robbers leave a bank and one of them's only got $100. You're a thief too, motherfucker.
That's right.
Yeah, just because he's got 10,000 and you got 100, it just means he's better at it than you.
Yeah, but that was the one with 10,000 getting the better of the deal on that one.
Oh, I hate that play call a lot. Time out. Michael Meadow said at Lambert's restaurant near Mobile, they throw rolls at you from across the restaurant.
Yes, it's so great. You should go there.
I'm interested.
Yes, Lambert's, the home of the throw roll. That's a great place to go.
William Workman said, swing through Greenville and pick me up for the Senior Bowl trip. You talking Greenville, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee? If you're talking South Carolina, I have to drive right through Greenville, South Carolina to get there. So I can definitely make that happen.
Greenville, North Carolina ain't on the way at all.
I was about to say, Greenville, North Carolina, bro, I'll fly you to Asheville. That's about the best I got because that is way the fuck out there.
Oh, we getting some head pop from Marlon Humphrey.
Oh yeah, he did. He brained him right there,
and no flag. Only Patrick Mahomes get that call.
Because Workman, if you're talking Greenville, South Carolina, oh yeah, Greenville, South Carolina, we can make that happen. Yeah, if you get the time off for it, there's Josh Allen, a touchdown. Let's go, Buffalo.
Shoo, we're going to have some good Lamar Jackson show up in the second half here.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's because you know what showed up at the first half, Tech.
What's that?
Oh, damn it. I closed the button. Because in the first half, son of a bitch. Son of a beach.
Do it one more time.
There it is.
Yeah.
Fourth time's the charm. The bad Lamar Jackson alert. That girl with the face paint, I guarantee you she's fun at parties.
I missed her.
Oh, my wife's bringing me another. My wife is just A1 since day one. She sacrifices hours at a time of me back here doing live streams during games that she'd probably enjoy to watch with me. But she's like, nope, you go back there and do your thing. She's just a rock star.
That's true. I try.
So modest. I love her so much. All right. 16 seconds to go in the half. Ugh.
Stephen Tao said Billsocracy is in full force. It's not a Billsocracy. It's that I'm not surprised at anything that's happened here. I feel for Stephen Tao because he is a dedicated, loyal Baltimore Ravens fan.
Yes.
And it would be so hard for me to have a guy that's so good in the regular season and so bad in the postseason. And it's not me talking shit. I'm being genuinely honest. I feel the same way about Lions fans. Like, I don't see how Lions fans... you should have checked on your Lion fan friends today because they are not okay. I have a few of them, and I sent a few texts, and the responses were not awesome. They read more like cries for help than anything.
Update the score, Jeremy.
I did.
Okay.
It takes a second to catch. I saw it the first time y'all said it. I just didn't acknowledge it. But William Workman, since you're in Greenville, South Carolina, if you can get that week off, we can certainly talk about that. I'd love to have another scout with me.
Have you talked to Kent?
I texted him. He never texted me back.
Oh, when I talked to him on Friday, he was awaiting your call, basically. So.
Oh, he was awaiting my call?
Yeah, basically.
Oh shit! I'll have to make a note to call him in the morning. I mean, it's 8:00 at night now, and I'm on screen, so I don't think y'all want to hear my conversation with Coach Kent Briggs. But the three of us in Mobile, shit, we'd have a hell of a time.
Oh yeah.
That's a fun week.
All right, 21-10 at halftime.
And the Bills get the ball at halftime, too.
I mean, Steven, yes, there's plenty of time left, sure.
I also love
But you
his.
got to have a better quarterback show up in the second half. There's no disputing that.
I also love his response of "It's all good. What am I supposed to do? Whine and cry? Not really my style."
Good for you.
That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. But yeah, Workman, I can totally pick you up in Grable. We'll have to figure out how we're going to get you home because I'm going right to New Orleans after that. Speaking of that, Tank, at some point tomorrow we need to discuss your arrival in New Orleans.
Oh yes, we do.
Because we basically have two options that are super cheap to fly you and potentially HWA down.
Nice.
Her schedule lines up nicely that we could do. We could do fun shit while we're down there. Because our schedule is pretty open, minus like 2 nights.
And a radio show, obviously.
What about the radio show?
You said our schedule lines up nicely, except for a couple of nights, and I was like, yeah, and a radio show.
Well, the radio show is what I was talking about because she works during the day.
Right.
She works during our show. So by the time we got back to the Airbnb, she would be done with work. That was exactly what I was talking about. She's working from home now with her big girl.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, shit, I'm out of beer. Tank, make it run for 45 seconds. I got to go get more beers.
Make a run. Make a run. Steven House's every major Detroit team lost yesterday. Well, not the Tigers. At least the Tigers didn't lose. They still have that. I mean, somehow it is the off season and they still managed to lose a game. But they didn't have to physically see it happen. No, Notorious, I did not see Marlon Humphrey get demolished. I did see Marlon Humphrey throw a little shot at Josh Allen's head and not get called for it. I did not see him get demolished, though. Yeah, Pennywise stopping Saquon Barkley is not going is not going to go your way. I don't think. I doubt he'll run for 500 yards against you, but he's going to get his. The question is, can you get yours against that defense? College football playoff is apparently talking tweaks to its format for 2025. Well, hopefully this is the change that we're going to see coming in the NFL as well, where we're not just giving buys to division winners anymore. I don't think that's a good idea. What? Sam Cosmi tearing his ACL is not. That's not an ideal situation to be in for the Commanders either. Yikes. I had not seen that confirmed till just now.
What was not confirmed until just now?
I had not seen that Sam Cosmi's ACL was confirmed.
I hadn't seen it confirmed, but I knew it was in bad shape.
Oof, it's not good. That's gonna be a problem next week.
That was their best offensive lineman.
Yeah. All right, I gotta go upstairs for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right. I mean, I feel like that's a great time. Just a reminder that the 25% off the first month promo code for the NFLDraft.net Patreon is good through the next hour and 55 minutes. I think I scheduled that to drop off at 10 o'clock. I'll probably do another one for the live stream tomorrow. We will kick off the NFLDraft.net Patreon tomorrow with a free live stream for in our usual ESPN radio slot, because as we've stated, Tank is he's stuck doing inauguration things tomorrow, where you'll hear a lot of this. Oh no, hit the wrong button.
I'm gonna come.
I actually think that's what he's going to say when he gets inaugurated. So he'll be doing that. Should be joining me at about 2 o'clock for Overreaction Monday. And then we'll be doing the live stream for the national championship game. Great possibility that we will do both championship games next week. I'm still trying to figure out schedule. I might be on the road on Sunday, but I highly doubt it. I'll probably leave Monday. And as has been pretty much the standard, we will not have a YouTube show when I'm gone. I'll be doing lives from Mobile, possibly with William Workman, possibly with the coach Kent Briggs. We'll see how all that goes. King Morgan saying, "Come on, Ravens, come back and win." Feels like we got a lot of pro Ravens in the chat, which is totally fine. You know who I want to win? Anybody but the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll take a 3-peat of the Kansas City Chiefs over having to call Nick Sirianni a Super Bowl champion. And that's no shot at Eagles fans. I just really hate your fucking coach. And your quarterback makes my head hurt. Shout out to Patrick Holt and Pennywise, who both had Washington beating Detroit. I don't think I saw anybody else say that.
All right, are we still here?
Yeah, we're here.
All right. Welcome back to the show, my friends.
Well, they never left. You did. A.G. Hall has committed to Sacramento State. That's interesting.
So, Jeremy, you're a jerky fan, right?
I'm not.
Really?
No, I don't like jerky.
I thought you liked jerky.
There's some of it that's not terrible. I'm supposed to eat way differently than I do, and jerky is one of the things that I can have. I've just never found I've never found a plate. I've never found one that I really liked.
Yeah. Well, I believe I have found the most interesting jerky. The beef jerky store, or the beef jerky outlet place,
Yes.
has shark jerky.
That doesn't sound good because shark's really lean.
It is. It's got that fishy taste to it. Not that great.
Oh, really? Oh, that's even worse because shark usually doesn't have a fishy taste.
Yeah.
Shark's usually just very lean. I mean, it's got a little fish to it because it is. I mean, it is. At the end of the day, it is close to that. But
I mean, I like the spice and stuff that they put on it, but yeah, the shark is. It was one of those. I bought this while we were at the game,
Myrtle Beach
when
Bowl.
we went to the Myrtle Beach Bowl.
Yeah, I remember you saying it. I just didn't know you hadn't tried it until now.
Yeah, I bought it for the boys for Christmas, and we never opened it until like a couple of days ago, and it is.
It's a little fishy.
Yeah, It's great.
It's a little here fishy.
Mm-hmm. Taste is not bad. Smells a little weird.
Danny Fence fan
Don't
said,
like mine. Never mind.
I don't like where that was headed. I'm really glad I interrupted that. Danny Fence fan said we should change my name to the Eagles hater. I don't hate the Eagles. I hate Nick Sirianni. And I don't love Jalen Hurts. But and Notorious B.I.G., yes, I have heard of A.G. Hall. And I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I've only ever seen the phonetic spelling. So I may be pronouncing that incorrectly. I have heard he is the biggest train wreck on the planet Earth. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, feel free to tell me. I've just heard that kid is a complete dumpster fire. He's also played for 3 schools this year, so that's a pretty good indicator that that's pretty accurate.
That's true.
Oh, Michael Meadows, we have another into the NFLDraft.net Patreon family. We also want to thank Michael Meadows for keeping up with Battle for the Belt, because without him, I couldn't have done it. After the flood, it was so hard to get back into, and that just changed so much. Next year, we're going to put a real emphasis on that. David Smith, the great North Sports, he's going to take over our fantasy football things in the new year. So he will be running point on fantasy football stuff. Obviously, I'm going to run point on the draft. And Tank's going to continue in all the things that he currently does. But we're trying to. What did you laugh? That wasn't a shot.
I know. It's just
You've got a full-time job outside of this motherfucker.
No. And there's no offense taken. It's none of that. It's always funny to me that I do so many things that it's always like this, like, for instance, Mark Starling does this. Eddie Fox does this. Jeremy Green does this. Tank does
all of it.
All that stuff that he does.
Tank does all the shit. Tank is the only reason. Tank's the only reason we still have a station. And I'll say that out loud. Other people won't say that, and it pisses me off. So I don't want to be put in that block of not giving him his.
Mm-mm.
No. And Danny
that was not one of those offense taken things. It was just funny to me the way it came out. Like, didn't mean for Tank
it to.
does so many things.
Yeah, Danny Finsfed said it sounded a little shoddy.
No, it was not.
So most of what Tank does has nothing to do with this show. Tank is the reason we still have a studio to do the show in, and I know that damn well. Whether everybody else knows that or not, I don't know. I fight for it pretty hard. Around our studios, there is there's a kind of like a running joke about Tank and I's relationship that I'm the younger, meaner brother. That all right, you can have your dealings with Tank, but you really don't want to piss him off to the point he brings that other one in here. Because that other one's a motherfucker, and I don't like dealing with him because he is a douchebag. And I can talk shit until kingdom come. But anybody else talk shit, we're going to have a talk, and you ain't going to like how it goes.
Right. Thank you, Michael Meadows. Michael Meadows says, we know Tank's the MVP. We just don't say it. That's right. I mean, it's like, how do you always get the MVP? Because sometimes you have to give it to Josh Allen, right? Lamar can't take it all.
The thing about Tank is that Tank and I have I don't think I've ever met two people that have more different personalities than the two of us. Tank does not want recognition for shit.
No.
It almost makes you uncomfortable.
It does make me uncomfortable. Oh yeah, all the accolades and all of the the articles that were written and the being on CBS News and all that kind of stuff with the flood coverage made me super uncomfortable. not used to being the guy in the limelight.
See, and now the me's and the Eddie Foxes, we love that you're getting the accolades for that. We wanted none of it. Because we were just filling the role that you told us to fill. And that's how we wanted it. You guys do that shit.
That's one of the beautiful things about being a producer is that's kind of the gig. That's the thing. Like, you're the guy behind the scenes. You're the guy making sure that that Jeremy's where he's supposed to be when he needs to be, or Eddie's coming in when he needs to be coming in, or if any of you have followed the story of the flood and all of that, saw the CBS special and all of that, the viral video or the viral audio, whatever, of Mark's wife calling in and then live on the air and all of that. I did that.
Yep.
I scripted all of that.
Yep.
I mean, not scripted it, but
scripted
she
it.
called
you
and I went,
you want.
"Oh fuck, we're doing okay. Hold on, Brady. We're doing this on the air, okay?
Yep.
You can just hold on. I'm so glad you're okay. Hold on here. And that's the job of a producer. A producer sets up great moments in radio, and you don't get the credit for it because that was Starling's moment, or that was, it was what so you're not used to being in the limelight. You're not used to getting the accolades. It's like being the gunner on the punt team. You'd be really good at your job, but you're not going to get, you're not going to get a lot of autograph sessions.
And Tank's perfectly okay being that guy.
I am completely.
He actually
okay
prefers it.
Play that role.
I mean, because correct me if I'm wrong here, and feel free to tell me I'm wrong on this. I would wager that nobody has pressed more for you to be in the limelight than I have.
Oh no, I'm sure. There's a lot of that.
Jeremy plays the business game.
A lot of support. Yeah, I've got a lot of support from this guy.
Yeah, I play the business game better than most. But you're the reason I'm here. So if it wasn't for you, I'd probably be robbing somebody's soul for.
I love that too. Bill says that seeing me on TV was hilarious. He says his brother thought he was insane for laughing during the coverage, and he didn't know who I was.
It's so funny to see Tank in that role. It's also funny that I saw all of the shit behind the scenes, and I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus here. I'm not drunk enough for that yet, but I kind of want to. I know how much of that Tank did, how much of the shit that we've all gotten credit for that he deserves the credit for. That's the reason Eddie and I have said, nope, we don't need to be on any of this shit. By the way, T's and P's to Eddie Fox.
Yes. Eddie's been through
hell.
Some shit. Yeah, he's been through some shit lately, and y'all got some room in your prayers. Definitely throw one up for Eddie Fox and Amanda, and that's just that was a bad situation. She came in one morning, right? It was last Friday morning. She came in, or they were getting up for the morning show, and Eddie was passed out, and she couldn't revive him, and he had all kinds of stuff. I mean, internal bleeds and aspirating into his lungs, and it was madness. So thankfully he's on the mend. He's back home now. But yeah, y'all continue to keep them in your prayers.
Yeah, what he went through is the condition that I have. What Eddie went through is one of the that's one of the things that we fear.
Yeah.
It's one of the things we have to keep really good eyes on, because that can
with
happen.
Ulcers.
Yeah, that can happen to me very easily, especially considering I treat my body like a fucking playground.
Maybe this is a little wake up call.
If it didn't happen when I almost died, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's probably not going to happen now either. I want to live my life my way.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd rather have 60 years my way than 90 years somebody else's way.
Fair enough. We just don't want that to end at 37 years.
No, and I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm a little porky, but I need to not be so porky. And Patrick Holt, by the way, shout out to Patrick Holt. I don't know if he's in this chat or not, but
he
40 pounds down.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Pat. Good job, brother. That's hard to do.
There he is. I thought he was probably in here somewhere. Pat Holt is a show G. And super proud that he shed 40 pounds since October, I think. I think it was October. I don't have my phone anywhere near me, or I'd check. It's inspiring me to. I mean, there's a gym that's literally right across the street from my house, so it would not be that hard for me to do it. But
so hard to be active when it's cold outside, though.
Well, it's not even that.
That's one of my biggest problems.
Well, I mean, the thing for me is that, dude, I'm a walking wounded. Like, I mean, I played a good amount of sports in my life. I broke my foot years ago, so I can't really run anymore. Because I needed to have the foot fixed, and I didn't. So
let's go Darren Sproles Jr. right there with the carry.
Darren Sproles Jr. That means he would have tried to save you.
Right?
That means, yes, he was. That means he would have tried to save you from the bus, but he would have failed.
There's some points for Justice Hill, whoever had him in DFS.
Michael Meadows had him.
There you go.
Speaking of which, just take a gander at where we're at. Derrick Henry not doing much for me. I thought Derrick Henry was going to be the center of their universe, and he hasn't.
Well, that helps.
That 15-yard run, as I said it, that felt well timed.
Yep. Keep talking shit about him. He'll end up in the end zone.
Well, I mean, the funny thing is, even with that run, he still only has 33 yards today, which is insane.
I did not think the Bills were capable of that.
He has 33 yards. Jeffrey Meadows, by the way, currently winning our DFS contest for this week. On the back of Jahmyr Gibbs and Terry McLaurin. De'Ami Brown, that was a nice call by him. And the Commanders' defense, of which I want to give you credit for that. I also kind of want to say you're either the luckiest motherfucker on this planet or you're a witch.
Oh, that was not very Darren Sproles-like. Come on, Justice.
Justice Hill just got annihilated.
Second and 12. You got to have some points here. Jesus. Just rifle it in there.
Yeah, that's...
I mean...
Michael Meadows said he was out of money. That's where the luck comes in. And so, look, sometimes that happens. The best DFS lineup I've ever had. The closest I ever came to winning the millionaire in the NFL. I finished 12th? Was it 12th or 17th? I can't remember which one. And I had a defense that scored like 30 points, and it was because that was the one I could afford. There was no intelligence to that. It was, hey, you fit. And I am going to do it whilst holding my nose. And I think they had 2 defensive touchdowns.
Oh. Well, I mean, shit.
Yeah, that I feel like we let that go on too long, considering that play didn't count.
It was a delay of game. Jesus Christ. Why'd you let Lamar get thrown to the ground?
Michael Meadows said Jeffrey picks the 8 he wants and whatever DST he can afford. That's actually a pretty solid model. I call that that's the Al Zedenfield model. Shout out to Al Smizzle. Do what?
Why? How do I know that name?
Al's he's the DFS guy for ESPN.
Oh, okay.
You know Al, big heavy-set guy with the like chin strap beard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
who you're talking about.
Yeah, you met him at the what event did I see him at last year? The draft, maybe? Oh, no. I saw him at the Senior Bowl. You weren't with me for the Senior Bowl.
No.
That's why you don't remember him. Yeah, we had drinks at the Senior Bowl last year.
I do know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah, Al's a G. Al's probably the best DFS player in the world.
Oh.
Also an incredibly fun guy.
Oh, yeah.
It helps that he has like $10 million in the bank.
That is...
that he made off DraftKings.
my wife made a standing rib roast.
Oh, hell yeah.
And this is... I'm going to tell you. Kudos, baby.
I'm making a pot roast tomorrow.
Later. You earned that one.
I'm not sure she's super excited about that reward, but
What? No. I'll come get some in a little bit.
we can see the Mrs. Tank's arm. That's about all we got of the Mrs. Tank.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I am jealous of the standing rib roast, though.
That is some tasty shit right there.
I made a pepper jack chicken pasta earlier.
Gambit fan said, hey, baby. She said, hey.
Andy's not an on. She doesn't like cameras.
Gambit fan said, hey, hi, Mrs. Tank in the... Well, you can come wave if you'd like.
There she is.
Let the people see your beautiful face. Oh, I can turn it on. There you go. There you are. Yay. Love you.
We love the Mrs. Tank.
Yes.
She keeps him in line.
God, we were...
And she keeps me from accidentally killing myself when we go on adventures and shit.
We were talking earlier today. This August will be 20 years we have been together, dating included. Crazy. I love that woman. She puts up with my shit.
I'm very fond of her too. She keeps me
And
from
hey,
dying
and
when
hey,
we go places.
Aside from my car payment, we're debt free. We got the letter yesterday.
Hell yeah!
Hell fucking yeah! Let's go.
Can I take some credit? Can I take even nominal credit for that?
Inspiration, yes.
It wasn't just inspiration. I fought for you like a motherfucker.
Yes, it has been a road since 2020, but we are back.
Congratulations, brother. I didn't know that until you just said it.
Yes. Hell, I didn't know it till the letter came like 2 days ago, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Really?" Because I would not have wagered that we dug ourselves out of that hole that quickly.
You and I do have a weird, like, brotherly relationship.
Yeah, COVID times were tough for all of us.
We survived that together. I think it's that gives you a special kind of feels there.
Absolutely. Like, okay. I mean, we still have the mortgage and stuff, but I mean, that's to be expected. I'm talking about all those extra things that you had to do when the world shut down to make it. God, that feels good.
Yeah, it does. That is one thing I can say about us. By God, we may not make a killing, but we're surviving, and we don't have any business debt.
Yes.
And to thank for that, we have Ingles Markets, Clarissa Sells, WNC.com, and Parks Ford of Hendersonville.
Absolutely. Could not do it without them. I need Baltimore to get the ball back here. Come on, guys.
I need Josh Allen to go down and score a touchdown right here. Put a big old fucking exclamation point on this. There you go. That's a good decision. That decision right there is what changed for Josh Allen in the last handful of years. He would have tried to force that 3 years ago. He did not force it right there. Said, fuck it, take 3 yards. Jesus Christ. Kyle Hamilton, was your helmet left with Charlie Sheen? Because it has a shitload of white dust on it. Is that snow?
Yes, it's snow.
Oh, yeah, it's snow. I mean, there is snow on the field. That's a lot of snow to be on one person. That's a really good play by our Darius Washington. That, by the way, another player that I really liked when he came through the draft process.
Yes. He was Washington?
TCU.
God, I always do that with the purple school.
He's like 5'8", but damn it, he's a football player. I love football players. I don't give a damn how tall you are. Our Darius Washington was always a guy that I watched on tape and just went, that son of a bitch can play. I don't give a shit how tall he is.
Right.
And I know he's a little feller, but damn it, he can play. That's a great pass. That's a great decision. Hey, Nate Wiggins, weird. That's a lot of completed passes on Nate Wiggins. I just want to point that out as everybody tells me how wrong I was.
Well, I mean,
shit! I forgot to change the score.
He gets cooked.
Oh, fuck! I forgot to change the score. Thank you for
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Keep us honest, Grizzly.
Shout out to Grizzly, by the way. That's a new name in the chat that has ingratiated himself immediately, and I appreciate that a lot.
Whoa, that wasn't going nowhere.
Boop.
Second and 10, 7:25 is what I got. Is that where you're at?
Yep.
All right.
We'll have to check out Grizzly Bear 605's. We'll have to check out his podcast. And by the way, I'm assuming his. I don't know who that is. So if I'm saying anything wrong, feel free to tell me. Jay Wolves said, how do you feel about the Falcons' new defensive coordinator? Well, he was the coach of my team for the last few years, and I know him quite well. You're going to love Jeff Ulbrich as a DC. I mean, Tank, you can vouch for this. When I came back from the Senior Bowl last year, what did I say about Jeff Ulbrich?
That he should be the coach of the Jets.
Yeah, he's going to be a head coach in this league. No, he got fucked when he became the head coach of the Jets because he had to remain the defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
and he didn't get the opportunity to show himself well. But Atlanta knows him quite well because he was there as linebackers coach before Saleh stole him as the defensive coordinator. You're going to love him. He's a great guy.
Whoa, big boy, let's go.
Kyle Van Noy said, "The hell with your screen pass."
He said, "Nah, dog, not today."
Baltimore gets the ball back.
Go. Steven, don't put that evil on me. Look, just okay. Look, I mean,
in fairness, you did.
I'm
pick
trying
Baltimore.
to be a good friend. I'm trying to be, just we'll support the cause.
Anybody want to make a bet with me?
Oh God, what's that?
I bet you Baltimore goes down and scores a touchdown right here.
I won't take that.
Oh, you shouldn't.
Hell, that's what I'm rooting for.
You shouldn't take that bet because it's fitting to happen.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Ball into the end zone. That's a touchback. Grizzly Bears 605 said, "Go Bills." By the way, Grizzly Bears, if we can help you in any way, he said he was starting his getting started on the podcast side of things. If we can help you in any way, feel free to let us know. Trust me, I can tell you what not to do. I may not be able to tell you what to do, but I've fucked this up so bad for several years that I'll give you some. I'll give you some pointers if you're looking for them. This game feels like it's just been an absolute slugfest.
Hoped it would be.
Oh, it feels like it's been. Nobody's really got an advantage. The Bills are up 8, but I feel like it's been very even. And that's with Derrick Henry being damn near completely irrelevant. And I feel like that's going to change in a pretty short order.
Well, I mean, at every stage you look back and look at the Lamar Jackson turnovers and go, how big was that play?
Oh,
right?
for sure.
Every play in a championship game obviously is important. Turnovers, immensely so. And he's got to atone. Right? There's got to be an atonement here. Or he's never he'll never live it down. Michael Meadows, do it. Ravens have to what?
Run the damn ball. I didn't even look.
Right.
I'm just assuming that's what you wanted me to say.
That's exactly right. Just run the damn ball. Stephen Tao says that Henry's had a lot of first halves like that. Still finished with 150 yards. Yeah.
And he could do that here. And I would not be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked in the least.
Stay tuned. Still plenty of football to be played here, gang.
I wouldn't be shocked in the damn least if he did that exact same thing right here.
21-13, 1st and 10, 5:21 to go. That's a nice little 8-yard gain. Derrick Henry. Oh, they mark it 7, so 2nd and 3. Todd Monken, would you please come back to Georgia? Can we give you $800 million to come back to Georgia? We'll sell the school. I don't care. You can have 100% of the gate for the first 5 weeks of the season. Two-yard run makes it 3rd and 1. Oh, shit. Breaking news. Derrick Henry's good at football.
Whee! God, you better be glad Damar Hamlin got him right there, because if he hadn't, that was to the barn.
Marked him at the 49.
What was that, 17 yards?
40, should be the 47.
Yeah, that looks about right. 17 yards.
Okay, 46. Man in motion. Lamar with the throw. Andrews out for the first down. Beautiful. Beautiful play. Bloop. Flag. God damn it.
I think that's on Buffalo.
Got a hold.
I think it's on Buffalo.
Okay. Holding on to defense. Decline it for the first down.
Mike Garafolo tweeted out that early indications on Quinyon Mitchell are that he did not suffer a catastrophic injury. We'll see about his recovery time. He said he was fine after the shoulder injury When he asked if he had any long-term concern, he said, "No, I'm going to be good."
Thank you. Need that. There's too many dogs on that Philadelphia team for me not to pull for him. Justice Hill, let's go.
Oh, that's a big hole.
Yes, sir.
It's a big run for Justice
5 carries
Hill.
for 51 yards. Just from Michael Meadows.
Anybody remember what I said before this drive?
Yes, sir.
It's just, it just feels good to, point it out again.
Because there goes Derrick Henry. He's running down the field.
Derrick Henry to the 4-yard line.
Yes, sir. Man, I love a beautiful play. And that was a beautiful play.
Yeah.
Just everybody on their assignments, just beautiful. And Derrick Henry in for the touchdown. Let's go.
I was a few seconds behind you, but I got there.
So hopefully with the extra point here, we'll have a 1-point ball game.
No, you go for 2 here.
Do you?
Oh, God, yeah, you go for 2 here. You tie this game up. You're in the second half. 1 point doesn't do you shit. Especially not with Josh Allen, who from the 2-yard line is fucking lethal.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
not giving you the chance, if I can control it, to have Josh Allen for the ability to make this a 2-score game again. Oh, I'm going down to Tylan Wallace here. He's single covered. That's single coverage with Russell Douglas. Oh, you got him. He's right there. Joey, what are you doing? I'm doing it. I get it. It was a scoring drive. I get it. How the fuck did you miss Tylan Wallace right there? Jesus Christ. I don't play quarterback in the NFL, and even I saw where that ball should go. That was obvious as fuck. You've got the worst corner on this team, and I get it. He's on your worst receiver on the field, but he broke open across the middle. All you had to do was stare at Tylan Wallace. He's right there. And he was wide ass open. You could have thrown it underhanded because Russell Douglas got picked off. Oh, damn it. All right, I need a shot. I'll be back.
That makes my gut hurt. That makes my gut hurt. I mean, right now going for 1 did nothing for you there, but somehow it comes down to you winning, losing by that 1 point, like I said. I don't like it. Good defense, though. Stephen Tao, you are correct. No difference in losing by 1 or losing by 2. But if you lose by 1, you'll think back to that play. Bill Booty Cheeks, I agree. We should definitely have that same sound for Jalen Hurts. I hope you're right, Ches. I hope you are right. We have long talked about the biggest problem for the Buffalo Bills, or a big problem for the Buffalo Bills, is Sean McDermott.
Big run from James Cook there.
That is a good run.
Oh, boys, shot.
Cheers.
Oh, God. I have drank almost a whole handle of Fireball in 2 days.
That's
a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Even for you, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I'm about to have to switch over to beer here. I've got all my liquor gone. The object of this weekend was to get rid of the liquor.
Did you succeed?
Well, yes.
If I tried to get rid of liquor in my house,
the rum is almost gone.
if I tried to get rid of liquor in my house, it would take far more than me. It would take far more than me and Amy.
I'm sure.
We have a full bar in our house.
I had that, that catch up with the doctor where he says, "What the fuck are you doing?
What exactly are you doing?
What is it? Would you say that you do here?"
You drink a lot.
It's like, well, doc, listen.
Listen.
Been under a lot of stress lately, and that leads to me eating fat back 12 times a day.
That's what I love about my doctor. He's like, look, I know you don't want to live forever, and I get it, but you probably want to live to, like, the end of the week.
Right.
And that'd be cool.
I mean, it does kind of hit you when the doctor looks at you and says, "So you want to see those boys graduate from high school, right?" I'm like, all right, I guess I do. Bastards.
Oh, I have enjoyed these live streams a lot. Notorious B.I.G. said his doctor's a Florida graduate, so is mine. So is mine, and he really loves the shots I take at Florida. Are we allowed to celebrate ratings here, Tank?
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
I think we should.
We
You
We
want
are.
to unveil that?
Did you see some? Did you see some final numbers? Because I don't think I did.
Strong. Let's put it that way. Dudes, 25 to 54. We're okay. Put it this way: it's a number, and I haven't seen an official number, but the preliminary numbers were a number I didn't think we would ever throw. Put it to you this way: we're the highest rated sports show in the state of North Carolina, and it's not even fucking close.
Yes. And we thank everybody for that.
GG Gambling said, I'm so glad I have you guys. To be honest, I might be drunk and annoying as fuck sometimes, but y'all are family and I love you all. No homo. And we love you too, brother. I fully plan on getting up with that dude while we're in Mobile. And I feel for you so much tonight too after that Rams loss because you were so close. I've been there. I mean, look, I've been there. It burns like a damn. It burns like syphilis. You know, it sucks.
I feel bad for Matt. I feel bad for Matt Stafford. I really do.
Nice little dump off there to James Cook. Second,
yes,
I believe that's going to be second 4 from about the 41-yard line.
5. They called it 5.
I think Grizzly Bear's a little bit ahead of us. We're not quite live with the we stream our television. DC streams way cheaper than every other form of television, and we love Justin Harvey.
Yes, and you're only behind by about 5 seconds. It does kind of hinder you when you're trying to live bet the game.
That's okay. ESPN.com's got me there. Nice run there from James Cook for the first down. By the way, if you don't follow us on Facebook, now would be a great time. Because we need like 8 more followers to hit our weekly growth goal. So if you have a wife, girlfriend, anything like that that could follow us, we would appreciate it greatly. Tank, did you see we crested 3 million views for the last 19 days?
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's
I love
strong. 3 million strong.
Over 19 days? No doubt.
That's strong.
I remember when we celebrated our first million.
Yep. I remember when we celebrated having 1,000 viewers, or 1,000 subscribers, like we had made it. Like, holy shit, this is everything. We've done all the things.
Toast and everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got drunk as hell that night in the studio. I remember that well. I remember that well. Now, since old DJT saved TikTok, that's another revenue stream for us that we will reinvest back into TikTok. We had kind of steered away from it because, we were afraid
of China.
It's a big 3rd and 8 for the Bills because I don't know that you can make a field
goal
from here.
Let's go.
Oh, that felt like PI. I'm not going to say it was because I saw it live. I want to watch it again.
He didn't pull him. He barely even.
Oh, yeah, he's got the hands on the waist. That's PI. Hand on the waist. That's PI.
Nah, dog.
It's the way it's called. I mean, I'm not saying it should be. I'm saying that's the way it's called. Oh, God, they're kicking a field goal.
Oh God, Tyler Bass.
Oh God,
hold your breath.
Oh,
everybody,
God.
Hold your nuts.
Everybody, grab your dick. Grab your dick.
It's good.
Grab your dick from 51.
He got it. Good job. 24-19. That's a 5-point game. 5-point game with 12 more left. Baltimore Ravens getting the ball. Chance to take the lead with a touchdown. And you score a touchdown, go up by 2, and then they win by 1, and then the one that you missed, that's a
got to update the scoreboard. Yeah. Son of a bitch.
I can see how that could be a problem. Just saying. Not saying that when they score they won't go for 2, but
oh, no, they'd totally go for 2.
Oh, absolutely, you'd go for 2 to put it up by 3.
And yes, I will acknowledge them. I'm updating the score as we speak.
But would you have to go for 2 if you'd have gone for 1 when you went for 2 the last time?
And that's the chicken egg thing. I get it.
Just kind of throwing it out there.
I get it. I mean, you're still wrong, but I get what you're saying.
You're still wrong.
You're living by that 1987 philosophy of we don't ever start thinking about going for 2 until the fourth quarter. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I started thinking about going for 2 in the second quarter. So, especially in a snow game. Alex Majabi asked, "Where is Amari Cooper?" He died.
I mean, he plays for the Browns, right?
Amari Cooper?
Yeah.
He plays for the Bills. He got traded there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's sad that you forgot about that.
Is it?
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, because he hasn't really been
done
a
shit.
factor.
Yeah, he hadn't done shit. Pissed the hell off Browns fan said 4 years of orange orangutan. That orangutan does a lot for people like me and Tank. So I give a damn less what anybody thinks about any of that, but I can tell you we make a lot more money than with old. That was my Joe Biden impression, in case you didn't understand what that was.
Yes.
I don't do politics. That's Tank's bag, but I just looked at my shot glass and hoped it got magically refilled. I hope God just poured Fireball in that glass. He didn't.
Your wife's listening. She'll come in a minute.
That's because she's a fucking rock star. I don't deserve her.
You're right about that.
I know I am.
Oh, shit. I don't have my phone. Well, I got to go get something to drink. And I got to go get my phone.
Hey, Notorious B.I.G. Me too, bruh. Just one less than the other.
What did he say?
He said, I hate them both, but I digress.
Oh.
Yeah, we do too. There's just one we hate way less. And yes, we do understand that that's the definition of would you rather get kicked in the balls or hit in the head with a hammer? I get it. Grizzly Bear, we appreciate you greatly adding us on Facebook. For those of you that weren't around when I said that, we're on a creator plan with Meta, so we have to follow certain things. And the further down the rabbit hole you get, the harder they get. Oh. So we had to do like 50,000 new interactions this week. We hit that, but we need like, I don't even know how many it is now. I think 8 new followers. So if anybody hasn't followed us on Facebook, we would greatly appreciate you. I would offer to come like paint your house or anything like that, but I'm not good at that.
I'm glad you finished that sentence.
Did I not finish it right?
You paused it. I would offer to come.
Oh,
Easy, Donald Trump.
Oh, so you mean I said, oh, God damn it.
Hit the button.
I keep muting the website.
I'm going to come.
There you go.
That's
the one.
There it was.
That's the one I was waiting on. The fact that we have a clip of the U.S. president saying that is hilarious to me.
I'm going to come.
It comes from China.
That's old.
Shut up, silly woman.
I have a lot of buttons to take. First and 10 Ravens, 9:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Mark Andrews on the motion there.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God. Justice Hill just got fucking eviscerated by Ed Oliver. Ed Oliver's really fucking good at football. Just throwing that out there. Big said Trump has the IQ of a used bath towel, but he's freaking hilarious. When you say something I disagree with, I'll let you know, but you haven't yet. I think Tank may have ventured past where his headset works.
No, I'm trying to find my phone.
Oh, second 11 Ravens. Lamar drops back. Oh, Mark Andrews with the oh shit! Ball's on the ground. Bill's ball. Bill's ball.
Oh hell! Oh hell!
Bill's ball. Let's go. Let's go. 3 turnovers for the Baltimore Ravens, and that is the story of this game.
Yikes!
Mark Andrews, good God, he's carrying the ball like a fucking loaf of bread. And who is that?
What in the hell?
Big play right there. Big play. Terrell Bernard hasn't been as good this year as he was last year, but that's a huge play. Pissed the hell off Browns fan thinks it's really funny that you think Amari Cooper still plays for the Browns. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought it was pretty funny too. It's like, what does Amari Cooper have to do with this? He plays for the Browns. No.
Right. Like, why are you even asking about him right now?
We did that. We did that story. I recall it.
I thought that too as you were saying it. Like, what? Why are you even asking about him right now? He's sitting at home with the rest of the Browns.
Nope, he's sitting on the sideline for the Buffalo Bills. That is a huge play for the Bills. If they can go down and score a touchdown right here, you're head of the AFC Championship. If you had told me that Josh Allen was going to have 101 yards passing with 9 minutes to go in this game, I would have said Buffalo is getting their shit pushed in. And yet, playoff Baltimore Ravens. I would not have thought Mark Andrews was going to be that guy.
Well, who are you putting your money on?
Josh Allen.
No, I meant who are you putting your money on to be that guy?
Oh, the one that fumbled right there? Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, that screwed up the game.
Lamar Jackson minus 5,000. Holy shit. Do you realize how cold it's going to be tomorrow?
Not good.
The high tomorrow is 22.
Fuck.
Man, I'm glad I don't have to leave my house tomorrow.
I remember them, last week it was the low on Tuesday is like 8.
Yes. The low tomorrow is like 10.
Oh, God, it's going to suck.
I don't have to go outside. I don't have to go outside, so I don't give a shit.
Ugh.
Nice pass right there. Khalil Shakir. Or no, that's Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins down to the 42-yard line.
Pardon me while I eat my dinner, by the way.
Oh, you're eating dinner on camera? We did that.
I am.
We did that hours ago. I made a nice Southwest pepper jack chicken pasta. It was awesome.
Ooh, nice.
Pepper jack is the most underrated cheese. At least I think it is.
I would agree. I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan of pepper jack cheese. Pennywise with a good point. You can put on enough clothes to not be cold. You can be fully naked and still pass out from the heat. I agree with that. And
Yes.
yet, I will still say that I would prefer heat to cold. But you also have to realize I'm a man that's basically lived my entire life in cold places. The hottest place I've ever lived was Greenville, South Carolina, which is America's hidden gem. Alex Majabi said pepper jack and Gouda are terrific. Gouda is the best of the snobby cheeses. I'm a big fan of the white trash
I think I'd
cheeses.
agree.
I'm a huge fan of white trash cheeses.
So American.
American,
you're all the way
solid.
in.
I'm a big fan of American. I'm a big fan of like sharp cheddar. A good Vermont
love
sharp
sharp
cheddar.
cheddar.
Fuck yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I have a block of that in my refrigerator that my wife got from Sam's today that I think could constipate a fucking cult. I don't really know what she's planning on doing with it. It's like a 5-pound block of cheese that's just sitting in my refrigerator. I kept saying it earlier, like, I should do something with that. But if I open it, it's going to be tough. Your wife said that you're late eating because the standing rib took a while to cook.
I did.
Honey, there's no judgment there whatsoever. I usually eat dinner at about 9:30, so you're getting no judgment from me. I'm also
Johnson
jealous
with
of the
another
standing
nice
rib
plate.
roast.
God, it's so good.
I'm making a pot roast tomorrow, though. Oh, you may see me eating several bowls of that shit during the national title game. I got to go to my local Ingles and get a couple big block carrots. Have a little celery, potato, all that good shit. Bills are working the ball down the field. That's 2nd and 8. And somebody looks like they're dead. And Kyle Hamilton
Marlon
just
Humphrey.
saw it.
Oh, yeah. He got pile drove into the ground. Was that Jordan Poyer? 13?
That would be Mac Hollins. Jordan Poyer plays the linebacker. So it would be hard for him to be on the
fuck.
field on offense.
My bad.
My bad, Shouty.
My bad, Shouty.
My bad, Shouty. Alex Majabi, Munster, Gouda, sharp cheddar, and mozzarella into a grilled cheese with bacon. That's a dub. Oh, that does sound good. Big said he loves Gorgonzola cheese. Hard to find it, but Blaze Pizza has a lifetime supply of it. William Workman said, if we're going snobby cheese, I have a smoked whiskey cheddar that is a banger. That does sound like a banger.
Right.
And Ches Johnson said Munster makes a great grilled cheese.
It
I
does.
love cheese. I don't understand. Like people, there are people in my family that refuse to eat cheese, and I think they're communists.
They are.
Like straight up, I think you work for the other team.
I don't know how you can not like cheese.
God, I love cheese. I mean, other than blue cheese, like Alex Majabi said, blue cheese dog shit. Blue cheese is gross.
But do you like gorgonzola cheese?
I don't mind gorgonzola. I also didn't know I liked goat cheese until Amy and I had it for a meal on New Year's Eve.
Okay, wait. Okay, so let me explain this. Like I had to explain it to my wife. You can't like gorgonzola cheese and not like blue cheese. It's the same shit. It's just different color.
Not. Yeah, it's not.
It's the same shit.
Yeah, blue cheese smells like a dead hooker, and I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Big said you need to get me some.
Go ahead.
Big said you need to get me some of that Connecticut cheese or sausage.
Kaneka sausage.
Sausage.
Oh yeah.
Or he'll send me some. I'll totally eat it.
So
I love sausage. It gives me heartburn like a motherfucker. God, I love sausage. Yeah, the smell on blue cheese is I can't get past it. It smells like a dead prostitute. It's terrible.
Yeah, we definitely need to hook you up with some Kaneka sausage.
I'm totally down. I love sausage.
That stuff is so good.
I mean, I'll have to eat 7 Tums before I eat it. Kaneka is what it's called.
Kaneka, yes.
Big put
Connecuh.
Yeah, he put the phonetic spelling in there. I don't pronounce things so good, so.
Honestly, I had never had it until Ingles had it on sale one day. It's the Cadillac of sausages.
I do like a good Cadillac. That's what my wife drives. First down, Josh Allen. First and goal. It feels like it's getting late early for the Baltimore Ravens.
Come on, Baltimore.
Grizzly Bear said blue cheese smells like bad cooter. He's not wrong. It's bad. It's awful. Now, I will say this. When I smoked, I could have blue cheese on my wings and I wouldn't even notice it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had your wife said Stony Knob Cafe used to make a good gorgonzola pasta. I have had a good gorgonzola pasta.
Mm-hmm. It's blue cheese.
It's not.
It is. It's the same thing.
Yeah, gorgonzola. Blue cheese is gorgonzola after 3 kids and 2 alimony payments. We have a super chat from our buddy Soaring Eagle.
Nice.
I'm going to come.
He said, just checked ESPN bet, and they have the Eagles at minus 230. Yeah, Commanders' money line equals great payday. I don't disagree with him at all. I'll take Washington. With the possibility of a hurt Jalen Hurts, yeah, I'm in. Pennywise says this game has been really boring. The live stream has been highly entertaining. Always glad to be able to entertain.
Absolutely.
I'm about 1 shot away from drunker than Cooter Brown's dog. And I have 8 hours of content to put out tomorrow, so this is probably not the greatest decision I've ever made. Josh Allen down to the 1 nut hairline. This feels like where they put it away. Timeout, Baltimore. I mean, look, if you're Buffalo, at the very worst, you have to kick a field goal here.
And Baltimore's got to pray for a fucking turnover. Where's turnover Josh Allen? No, sir. That's not going to do it. Jones just went, not on my watch.
Travis Jones,
Old Christian Jones,
another player.
Travis Jones.
Another player that I was super fond of when he came through the draft process.
No, UConn kid.
God, I loved him. I still love him. I would secret time, and this will tell you just how fucking weird I am. I woke up thinking about Travis Jones this morning.
It's weird. Don't do that.
I did. I woke up thinking about Travis Jones this morning. Of God, he hasn't quite been what I thought he would be, but I still think there's a chance for him to take that star turn if he ever got the opportunity at it. You got to kick field goal here, right? I mean,
yes.
You have to kick field goal.
Yes, you have to go up by 8.
You go up by 8, there's no chance of them beating you in regulation.
No.
Best you're at home. You just trust that Lamar's going to, do that thing that I feel very sure he's going to do.
Here comes Tyler Bass.
Here comes Billy Big Mouth Bass.
Chip shot field goal should be.
For sure. This
should be the 8-point lead that they need.
This should be.
Bingo. No doubt. All right, 27-19, 3:29 to go. Baltimore Ravens with a chance to tie.
I had the scoreboard ready. No big deal. What's up?
They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
All right, I'm gonna go take I'm gonna go make urine and take a shot, and I'll.
It's a great idea.
Boom.
Great idea. Notorious B.I.G. says, don't ever get the Parmesan cheese at Subway. They have it sitting out for days. Don't go to Subway. How about that? That is one of those things that Subway was the first sub sandwich or sub shop that I ever knew as a kid. Growing up in Western North Carolina, we didn't have shit like that. We didn't have delis and sandwich shops, and you had like the substation at the mall, and then there was Subway. And it was like, oh, Subway's awesome. And then you had any other Subway sandwich shop, and you went, oh, this is what a sub sandwich is supposed to taste like. Okay, awesome. Don't do that. Alex Majabi's got it right. Jersey Mike's for the win. Every time. Number 13, all the way, Mike's way, with the cherry pepper relish and peppers. Jeremy prefers the jalapeno peppers. I prefer the banana peppers. But that's the only way to go. Now, in recent years, we have gotten some local sub shops that are nice. Silver Bowl subs, excuse me. Very, very nice. Firehouse is not bad. Jersey Mike's is the best. Patrick Holt says Subway has gotten a lot better lately. Okay. All right. Maybe they have. They have. I will not. I don't care. I will never find out. Michael Meadows only has Jersey Jimmy John's and Subway. Jimmy John's not terrible.
I walked into something weird.
Their bread's not great. We're talking sub sandwiches.
Oh, Jersey Mike's and Firehouse are the fucking OGs.
Yes. Jimmy John's bread's too hard.
Jimmy John's bread sucks, but the wraps are solid.
This all started with, I don't remember who it was that said. Notorious B.I.G. said, never get the Parmesan cheese at Subway. And I followed that up with, why would you go to Subway?
Yeah, you should just stop at never get anything from Subway. Subway could be the only sandwich shop on the planet. I still wouldn't eat there.
I'm going to come.
Tristan Johnson, the latest subscriber to the NFLDraft.net Patreon.
Jesus. Just 2 yards too far. God, Lamar.
Lamar overthrows Isaiah Likely. If you had to rank the sub places, how would you rank them?
Jersey Mike's is 1.
Jersey Mike's is 1 for cold sandwiches. Firehouse is 1 for hot sandwiches.
Mm.
Do you disagree with anything I just said?
I do not. Disagree. Firehouse is a close second.
To me, they're two completely different places. If I'm looking for a meatball, I'm going Firehouse. If I'm looking for anything hot, I'm going Firehouse. Anything cold, I'm going Jersey Mike's.
That hook and ladder sandwich.
That hook and ladder is fucking dirty.
So good. Put some of that Firehouse hot sauce on it.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Any of the 28 that they have.
Now, Jimmy John's to me is a solid 3 because I would take a Firehouse cold or a Jersey Mike's hot over anything Jimmy John's has. But I'll go Jimmy John's wrap, which is solid, and that's just the chain places. Now, Lenny's, which it's a chain, but it's not really. Lenny's is pretty solid too.
Lenny's is very good,
and it's cheap as shit. Lenny's is sandwiches for somebody in Section 8, which I'm a big fucking fan of. You buy like 4 Lenny's sandwiches for $30. Gigi was talking about Sheets. Sheets is fucking solid, as is Boosie's.
I've never had a sandwich from there, though.
I love Sheets. God, I love Sheets. I used to eat at Sheets all the fucking time. There was also a Sheets that I could hit a solid 9-iron to from my house in Greenville.
Nice. Lamar on the scramble for the first down. At about 13.
Lamar trying to do it for himself. No big deal.
Well, this is the moment that you do that.
And Subway doesn't fall into any of these for me because Subway just sucks goat scrote. I hate Subway. They're never going to sponsor the show because I have railed on them for years.
It is not good.
I would rather have a sandwich that McDonald's made than Subway. Is there a reason that Lamar Jackson feels like he has to put a ball through somebody's fucking sternum when they're 4 yards away from him?
Well, I mean, his throws get harder as the game goes on.
That's what she said.
I mean, as the pressure builds, those throws get harder and harder, and it's never good. I mean, he's very much Baker Mayfield-esque in that sense.
Rashad Bateman.
Ooh, there's the window. Wow, I have to hit it 98 miles an
And
hour.
Rashad Bateman's dead.
Oh, no.
Stephen Tao said Subway can't sponsor us. We're not criminals. You're right.
Fair. Only pedos like Subway.
If you like Subway, that's fine, but they only endorse pedos. I would rather have a good sandwich from the Ingles Deli. Low prices, love the savings. That's a solid
Absolutely.
boar's head sandwich, by the way.
Absolutely. This boar's head meats.
Strong. Alex Majabi said local deli shops are undefeated. We actually have a deli right below my house, Monfort Deli, that is out fucking outrageously good.
Nice job.
The only problem is that it takes no less than a half an hour to get a sandwich because there's a lot.
Is that Tylen Wallace on that catch?
That is Tylen Wallace.
Yes, it was. Let's go.
That's Tylen Wallace, also a former favorite of ESPN draft nerd Jeremy Green.
Oklahoma State?
Yep. He had some of the best hands I've ever seen out of a receiver. Stuart West said Russell Wilson's Subway meat has exceeded its shelf life. He's not wrong. Although his wife is still a fucking 12. It's hard for me to rail on Russell Wilson that much when he's still married to Ciara. Or Sierra, or however you say it. Because she is a smoke show. KFC Famous Bowl. Strong. There's no better value in fast food than the $5 KFC Bowl. And I know you hate their potatoes. You're fucking wrong. But it's still, that for $5, that's a hell of a lunch.
You're not wrong.
I know.
It's just...
It's fictitious potatoes. I don't give a shit.
I just wish it had some flavor. I just wish your potatoes had a little flavor.
I don't give a shit.
And then you'd be perfect.
Grizzly Bear did mention that Sierra, she hot. Yeah, she is as fuck, actually. He also asked, what do you think about Eddie George being an NFL head coach? I think he will be eventually. I don't think it will be with the Bears this year. Eddie George is a fucking brilliant NFL guy. It should tell you everything you need to know that the Bears are interviewing him after he was an intern for them for like 2 weeks. There's a program that does that, and they fell in love with him.
I got negative points for Patrick Holt.
What,
the club sandwich at the Village Porch
is
solid.
Awesome.
Solid.
It's fucking awesome.
It's very solid.
They're doing karaoke down there Saturday night. I'll probably be there for that.
Nice.
Alex Majabi asked, is Raising Cane's good? Raising Cane's is literally Zaxby's with a different name. It's the exact same shit. It tastes exactly the same. Cane sauce and Zax sauce, they're exactly the same. Raising Cane sauce is a little thinner than Zax sauce, but it tastes exactly the same. It's good.
We just got a Huey Magoo's down in South
Huey
Asheville.
Magoo's
That
is
place
fucking awesome.
Fucking great.
Huey Magoo's is like really nice.
Especially with the spicy Magoo sauce. That is what I wanted Zach sauce to be.
Huey Magoo's is a really nice. It's a really nice Zaxby's. Strike there to Mark Andrews. Minute 44 to go.
Play.
1st and 10 Ravens. They have a chance.
Oh, we're definitely in the we're
this is
definitely
still
in the
a game.
danger zone here.
This is still a game.
With that trips formation. All day. Lamar with the touchdown. Let's go. Isaiah Likely on the score. Now we need two. Go for
Dot. That was a dot.
Tying this ball game. 1:33 to go. Josh,
That was a dot from Lamar.
it's a Josh Allen moment. Time to shine.
The only problem is that Baltimore only has one timeout. So if you fail right here, you're going to have to kick the onside.
Yes.
This has been a great game. By the way,
We'll see what Todd's
the
got
over
drawn
just
up here.
hit. Just to throw that out there. It was 51.5. We're at 52. God, I hate this.
He's got it. He dropped
Oh,
my God.
He dropped it.
Oh, my God.
Mark Andrews dropped it. Mark Andrews dropped it. I hated that call, but he dropped it. It hit him right in the fucking mitts.
I mean, it was perfect.
Oh, it hit him
couldn't
right
ask for anything better.
right in the dick, and he fucking fumbled it away.
What a dumbass.
27-25, Buffalo
God
Bills
damn it.
over the Baltimore Ravens, and we're headed for an onside kick.
Mark, how did you do that? Whew.
It all comes down to the onside kick here. Mark Andrews. Sure, what a turd year from Mark Andrews.
Jesus.
And I get it. Like, he's had some moments, but in large part, it's been a giant turd.
That is absolutely brutal.
I mean, he was the second best tight end in the NFL. And in large part, this year has been a gigantic turd. He has 11 touchdowns on 55 receptions. He didn't even break 700 yards receiving this year. I mean, this is the game.
Oh, yeah.
This is the game. Buffalo recovers this onside, and it's over. On the bright side, you have one of the best kickers in NFL history to do this.
Well, was.
He still is. Dude.
Nope.
Rasul Douglas with the recovery. Buffalo's going to the AFC Championship, boys and girls.
Oh.
It's Bills Chiefs. And Lamar Jackson.
Yikes. Absolutely brutal.
I think it's fair to call out Lamar Jackson here.
You have to. You can't keep having the same outcome over and over and over again without going, maybe it's him. Right? The fact that you can be, 5 years ago, they were the number one seed in the playoffs and ended up losing to the fucking Titans. There's a pattern here. and you have Lamar Jackson, who can show up in the regular season and have have 5 touchdown games, throw for 400 yards and run for another 100, and then all of a sudden he gets into the playoffs and there's three fucking turnovers. You're Jared Goff. Congratulations.
We have a gigantic super chat from Colin. Oh, hold on. God damn it. I hit the wrong button.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
It was a lot. He said, so if the Bills lose this game, what's the opinion on them Monday morning? What do you think the spread will be on KC, Baltimore, KC, Buffalo? I mean, it's going to be Buffalo. Buffalo, they survived Baltimore. I will say Buffalo is a 1.5 point dog at Kansas City, and I'll take Buffalo.
Yes.
I'll take Buffalo.
I'll agree.
Mark Andrews, the fucking dunce. What a shock. Man, what a shock. I mean, I saw Buffalo winning this game, but I'm still stunned that it went how it went. And there it is. Buffalo headed to the AFC Championship game. Goodbye, Lamar Jackson, again. Another turd from Lamar Jackson. That's what he is. He is a playoff bum. And I know that that's not going to sit well with some people, but it's the truth. I mean, do you disagree with anything I just said?
No. You can't disagree when you continue to see Lamar Jackson put his team in bad situations in playoff games. 2 turnovers in this game was enough. Any turnovers are enough against the best in the league. When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs or the conference championship of the playoffs, you cannot play mistake-ridden football. And that's what Lamar Jackson does time and time again. Unreal.
The Buffalo Bills head to Kansas City. We got Kansas City, Buffalo. We got Washington, Philadelphia, and we are all Washington and Buffalo fans outside of, oh shit, Buffalo's the favorite against Kansas City. Initial line, Buffalo's the favorite. And
at Kansas City.
And I'm not going to lie, I agree with them. 100% I agree with them.
By how much?
Half
1.5? Half a point.
Half a point.
I'll believe it when I see it. I will believe it when I see it.
Wow. What a game.
Wow.
Josh Allen gets the win here, and,
I'm going to come.
It fits. 27-25 Buffalo Bills. And just for posterity's sake, for the bettors out there, Baltimore was a 1.5 point favorite, which is insanity to me. Over under 51.5. Buffalo covered both. Over under by half a point.
Nice.
Vegas is a bunch of witches. Michael Meadows has sent me the results of our divisional round, first 2 rounds DraftKings contest. We have the Meadowses. Jeffrey and Michael are both in. I am in. And I made it in of my own volition, so we don't have a 7th one. Armchair, Haley, and Jay Presley. That is the 6. We will let Roden 17 in my spot. So we have 7 entrants into the finals. 2 weeks, conference championship game, Super Bowl, captain's choice. Here we go.
Nice. Very nice. And a game that Mark Andrews will want to forget.
Oh, Mark Andrews is going to he's going to need Jesus.
Buffalo Bills beat the Baltimore Ravens 27-25. And we have our conference championships. We have the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles, Kansas City Chiefs, and the Buffalo Bills.
We have a super chat that we need to get to before we go.
I'm going to come.
Biggest loser of the weekend. C.J. Stroud, Matt Stafford, Jared Goff, Lamar Jackson. It's Jared Goff for me. It's Jared Goff for me by a wide margin.
To me, it's tough between Lamar and Jared Goff, and it's Jared Goff. He had more turnovers, so Jared Goff wins the turnover battle.
Lamar, and nobody's going to want to hear this because it's another Lamar Jackson loss in the playoffs. Lamar did everything he needed to do to take this game into overtime, even though he put you in a bad situation. He did everything he needed to do. Jared Goff fucking killed you. Jared Goff's the right answer.
Yep.
And I would argue Matt Stafford is the 2, C.J. Stroud's the 3, Lamar is a distant 4. And trust me, I would love to take shots at Lamar. Lamar did everything he could do to get you in the right position to win this game, even with 2 turnovers on him. He put a strike on Mark Andrews' body, and he dropped it.
Yep.
Lamar did everything he could do. I can't play defense for you. I can't catch my own passes. Lamar did everything he could possibly do. I can't put this on Lamar.
Agreed.
The biggest loser of the weekend's Jared Goff by a fucking mile. And then you get to Stafford and the others.
All right, Stephen Tao with the super chat.
Oh.
I'm going to come.
Says all the mistakes and lost by 2. Took the great Peyton 9 years to win a bowl. It'll happen eventually. There you go. Keep that head up. It'll happen eventually.
And that's the way to look at it. The Buffalo Bills were a bit of a juggernaut. I'm shocked that Josh Allen threw for 127 yards and they still won this game. I'll take Buffalo to beat Kansas City. I'll take Washington to beat Philadelphia. I think we're going to have the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders in the Super Bowl. Our first Super Bowl, that's because I believe in a just and loving God that doesn't want us to deal with Kansas City and Philadelphia in our first on-site Super Bowl.
All right. Very good. I'm on Philly and Buffalo to end up in the Super Bowl, but we shall see. We'll be with you tomorrow. Tomorrow around noon. Flostradamus will be joining you. I'll be joining later on in for the Overreaction Monday, the reveal of NFLDraft.net coming up tomorrow.
It's going to be solid. I'm very much looking forward to it. We got a lot of draft things in those first 2 non-tank hours. Then we'll do Overreaction Monday when he can join in, and it's we got a lot of stuff happening. It's a crazy time around here, and it's all because of you guys.
Absolutely. Stay with us. Keep super chatting. Follow us on all the social medias, and we'll be with you tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow morning, if you're interested, 570 WWNC. Tune in for the inauguration coverage. A big day in,
Tank, your alarm
in American history, as well as Ohio State and Notre Dame in the national championship tomorrow night.
Tank, your alarm's going to ring in exactly 4 hours and 45 minutes. How does that feel?
Ooh, doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel great.
And you're doing a live stream with me for Ohio State and Notre Dame tomorrow night. So
yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. We still got beers to drink.
For sure. We should plan on taking Wednesday off.
I'm down with that.
I think that's a solid idea. We'll take Wednesday off. We'll do Overreaction Monday. We'll do our Tuesday show in the slot. And then we'll take Wednesday off for posterity's sake in preparation of the conference championship games. And to give Tank time to take a nights.
Absolutely. We appreciate it.
Final thoughts on the way out? You got anything, or you?
No. Just at this point, I think I am full go Eagles.
Full go Eagles? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. Saquon. I can't give up Saquon.
I can. Fuck him. Go Washington. Go Buffalo. Let's do it again. Let's run it back from 1991.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'll be more sober then than I am now.